यार वैसे भी बड़ा डेंजरस माना जाता है इस यूबीएल अमीन कराची टेप बॉल प्रीमियर लीग में, क्योंकि उनके पार्टनर फहद मियां चुन्नू जब उनका बैट चलता है तो वो भी बड़ा काबिल दीद होता है, जो मेरे साथ सुपर आई में गुफ्तगू के लिए मौजूद हैं। और उनके साथ जौहर जवान्स भाई यजदानीज़ के हमारे ज़बरदस्त बैटर उमैर भट्ट के, जिन्होंने पहले 4 मैचों में 170 रन भी स्कोर कर लिए थे। लेकिन हमने देखा कि जौहर जवान्स की परफॉर्मेंस उस लेवल की नहीं रही। ये भी हम उमैर से जानने की कोशिश करेंगे। लेकिन स्ट्रॉन्ग कमबैक, एक मैच में आपकी टीम को शिकस्त का सामना करना पड़ा और उसके बाद मलंग्स जो नाकाबिले शिकस्त थी उसके खिलाफ आप 102 रन के बड़े मार्जिन से जीते।
जी बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। बिल्कुल इसमें जो है कि हमने कोशिश यही की कि प्रेशर ना लें, सबसे बड़ी बात। और दूसरी ये है कि आपको पता है कि ये क्रिकेट ऐसे यहाँ पे डबल इनिंग्स है, आप लीड लेके भी हार सकते हो।
बिल्कुल।
तो माशाल्लाह वो टीम बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग थी टूर्नामेंट की, क्योंकि उनका कम्बिनेशन बहुत अच्छा बना हुआ है और वो जीत रहे हैं रेगुलर। तो हमारा मैच था, उससे पहले हम यानी कि हार गए थे बहादुर लोगों से। तो सोचा यही था कि हम अग्रेसिव क्रिकेट खेलें। टॉस असद शाह लेट हुआ है, वो उसका कल प्लान यही था बॉलिंग का, लेकिन मेरा दिल था कि हम बैटिंग करें, क्योंकि यहाँ पे चेज कंडीशन थोड़ी सी डिफरेंट है पंजाब से। तो बस वो टारगेट लिया। फिर सदाम शाह ने बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग की, कादर कश्मीरी ने बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग की, और जो दूसरी इनिंग में माशाल्लाह असद शाह ने, आपको पता है कि मेरे ख्याल में KTPL की की सबसे बड़ी इनिंग्स खेल दी है उसने, 100 पहला 100 है उसका। तो वो उसने बहुत वाज़े फ़र्क डाला, जिसकी वजह से जो है हम वो आसानी जीत गए मैच।
बिल्कुल, वो जो इनिंग थी असद शाह की वो बहुत ही शानदार रही। पहली सेंचुरी, उससे पहले 94 रन्स भी स्कोर हुए। हाई स्कोरिंग मैचेस भी हैं, बॉलर्स के लिए भी पूरे मौके मौजूद हैं, लेकिन जौहर जवान्स भाई यजदानीज़ की परफॉर्मेंस उस लेवल की नहीं रही। छोटा विकी और उमैर भट्ट जैसे बैटर साथ थे।
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। जी पहली बात तो ये है कि हम पहली इनिंग्स में अच्छा नहीं खेल पा रहे, जिसकी वजह से हम लीड दे रहे हैं। ऊपर से हम पावर प्ले में क्लिक करते हैं, रन्स बनते हैं, आउट होते हैं, तो हमारा जो मिडिल ऑर्डर वो परफॉर्म नहीं कर रहा। इसकी वजह से हमें मुश्किल हो रही है। बॉलर्स हमारे खुरम ने नो डाउट बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग की है, फरमान ने पिछले मैच में बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग की है। हम पहले 2-3 मैच तो लीड ले के हारे हैं। पहले मैच में हमने लीड ली है, मैच हम फिर हार गए। ये कंडीशन ज़रा मुश्किल है, इसमें लीड दे के भी हम हारे हैं मैच। तो अब तो हम टूर्नामेंट से आउट हो चुके हैं, लेकिन कोशिश यही करेंगे कि आज अच्छा खेलें और टीम को फतह दें।
लेकिन कंपैरेटिवली आपकी टीम भी उतनी ही मजबूत है। अगर देखें तो जो अब तमाम टीमों का स्टैंडर्ड है, आपकी टीम भी उतनी ही मजबूत थी।
जी,
अनफॉर्चुनेटली परफॉर्म नहीं कर सकी।
बिल्कुल ऐसे ही है। ये टीम हमारी पंजाब के जो अच्छे नाम हैं, पूरा पाकिस्तान खेलते हैं, अच्छी टीम थी हमारी, लेकिन ये कंडीशन पंजाब से थोड़ी डिफरेंट है। तो इधर वैसे हमारे बैट्समैन क्लिक नहीं कर पा रहे, तो इसी वजह से हमें थोड़ी सी मुश्किल हो रही है।
बिल्कुल सही बात है। और आज बड़े इंपॉर्टेंट दिन भी है, जो आप देख रहे होंगे कराची टेप बॉल प्रीमियर लीग के मैचेस, वहाँ पे यौम कायद आज़म भी आज है। तो हम सब पूरी कौम जो है वो उसको सेलिब्रेट कर रही है। एट द सेम टाइम मैरी क्रिसमस। हमारे जितने भी मसीही बरादरी है उनको कराची टेप बॉल प्रीमियर लीग की पूरी मैनेजमेंट, बदर एक्सपो सॉल्यूशंस की जानिब से, पाकिस्तान के पहले स्पोर्ट्स चैनल जियो सुपर की जानिब से आपको बहुत बहुत क्रिसमस की मुबारकबाद। और बातचीत करेंगे, लेकिन पहले चलते हैं ज़रा टॉस की जानिब। तो दानिश अनीस टॉस के लिए तैयार हैं। इट्स ओवर टू यू दानिश।
Assalamu alaikum and welcome to DHS Sports Club, Moin Academy, where we are all set for yet another scintillating matchup from the Season 4 Karachi Tape Ball Premier League. Now the first match today is to be played between Johar Jawans and Clifton Poplars. Leading Johar Jawans is the captain Mohammad Waqas. Leading Clifton Poplars is the captain Asad Shah, along with match referee Naeem Ahmed. I believe it's Asad Shah flipping the coin. Asad, flip it. KTPL is the call.
It is Badar Expo.
बदर एक्सपो इट इज। असद शाह, टॉस जीत लिया, क्या करने का फैसला किया आपने?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। हम फर्स्ट बैटिंग करेंगे।
पहले बैटिंग करेंगे। आज कुछ डिफरेंट करना चाह रहे हैं, क्योंकि अमूमन बॉलिंग कर रही है टीमें पहले।
जी बिल्कुल, आज ग्राउंड की कंडीशन थोड़ी चेंज है, हवा जिस तरीके से चल रही है मेरे ख्याल में ये कंटिन्यू चलती रहेगी, तो चेसिंग मुश्किल होगी। इस वजह से कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि फर्स्ट बैटिंग करके अच्छा टारगेट सेट करें इंशाल्लाह।
ठीक। असद, एंड स्टेजेस पे चल रहे हैं आप टूर्नामेंट के, कोई चेंजेस किए आज आपने एक्सपेरिमेंटेशन के लिए?
जी आज एक चेंजिंग की है, शोजी रेस्ट कर, उनकी जगह वलीद आज प्लेइंग 11 का हिस्सा है।
असद शाह, बेस्ट ऑफ लक फॉर द मैच। राइट, मोहम्मद वकास भी हमारे साथ मौजूद है। मोहम्मद वकास, शायद टॉस जीते तो आप बॉलिंग ही करते?
जी टॉस जीते तो बॉलिंग ही करते पहले।
ठीक, तो अब आपके फेवर में चला गया। कोई चेंजेस किए आज अपनी टीम में?
जी एक चेंजेस है, नियाजी की जगह पे उमर को खिलाया।
ठीक है, अवकाश हो जाता है लीग्स में कि एट टाइम्स कॉम्बिनेशन क्लिक नहीं कर रहा होता, बैलेंस नहीं बन रहा होता, बट अब जितने भी मैचेस खेलने हैं वो रिस्पेक्ट के लिए खेलने हैं, क्योंकि एक रेपुटेशन है आपकी, आपके फैंस इंतजार करते हैं कि जी छोटा विकी आएंगे और छक्के लगाएंगे।
देखें ज़रूर बाकी मैचेस तो खेलने ज़रूर हैं, और दूसरा एक कोशिश करेंगे एक जीतें और एक अच्छी यादें छोड़ के जाएं नेक्स्ट टूर्नामेंट के लिए। नेक्स्ट में इंशाल्लाह कोशिश करेंगे एक अच्छी टीम बनाएं, क्योंकि हमारा जो ऑनर है वो फर्स्ट टाइम उन्होंने टीम बनाई है, तो उस तरीके से वो कम्बिनेशन बन नहीं पाया, लेकिन इंशाल्लाह कोशिश करेंगे नेक्स्ट बार अच्छी टीम बनाएं।
Right, छोटा विकास, best of luck with the match. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the word from the center is Clifton Populars have won the toss and decided to bat first.
क्लिफ्टन पॉपुलर टॉस जीतकर पहले बैटिंग करें। आमतौर पे हमने ये देखा नहीं है, टीमों ने आमतौर पे टॉस जीतने के बाद पहले बॉलिंग का फैसला किया है। हो सकता है कप्तान असद शाह ने पिछले मैच में सेंचुरी स्कोर की हो तो बॉल उनको ज़्यादा दिखाई दे रही है, लेकिन दूसरी जानिब फहद मियां चुन्नू, क्या आपके साथ इस वक्त चल रहा है, जहन में चल रहा है कि एक सेंचुरी हो गई है, आज कायदे आज़म डे भी है, उनकी पैदाइश का दिन भी है, तो आज हो जाए कोई 100?
बिल्कुल नसीम भाई, आपको पता है ये हर प्लेयर की विश होती है कि वो 50 करे, 100 करे। कोई भी ऐसा बैट्समैन नहीं है जो यहाँ पे आया जिसका ये दिल है कि परफॉर्म ना करे, क्योंकि ये मैचेस हमारी फैमिलीज भी देख रही हैं, दोस्त भी देख रहे हैं, परफॉर्म ना करें, हमें उनकी बातों का भी सामना करना पड़ता है। तो कोशिश यही करते हैं कि हम जो है ना परफॉर्म करें, अपने लिए नहीं अपनी टीम के लिए करें। हमारा मिशन यही होता है कि एक बंदा कर जाए।
अब आप देखे जा रहे हैं 122 ममालिक में, तो देखे जा रहे हैं, आपने अपनी फैमिली की बात की, लेकिन अब मासेस में हैं आप।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल यही है, कोशिश तो यही है कि हम जो है ना अपनी टीम के लिए अच्छा खेलें। बाकी जिसका दिन होगा वो बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्म करेगा। आपको पता सर क्लिक नहीं कर रहा था, लेकिन माशाल्लाह उसने कल एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी बारी की है। जैसे वो शॉट खेलता था उसने कल वो शॉट खेले हैं, जिस वजह से उसको कॉन्फिडेंस आया है। बाकी इंशाल्लाह हम भी कोशिश करेंगे।
कश्मीरी भी आपकी टीम में बड़ा ज़बरदस्त इजाफा है।
बिल्कुल जी, कादर का बॉल हवा में जो ना एयर स्विंग लेता है, और वो कराची की कंडीशन हो, दुबई की कंडीशन हो, बहुत डिफ़िकल्ट बॉलर है। और जितने भी पंजाब के बैट्समैन हैं या कराची के, वो कादर सब के लिए बहुत डेंजरस बॉलर है, और माशाल्लाह हमारे टेप बॉल का टॉप रैंकिंग बॉलर है। उसको आसानी से खेला नहीं जा सकता, तो वो भी हमें बहुत ज़्यादा एज है उसका भी।
बिल्कुल एज है, ये इसमें वाकई शुबा नहीं है। क्या जहन में आज उमर बट के कुछ ऐसी परफॉर्मेंस ज़रूर देनी है इस इवेंट के अंदर के जौहर जवान, यानी जौहर भी ना दिखाई दे आपके अंदर और जवान भी दिखाई दे। भाई यजदानी
जी, कोशिश तो ये है कि मैच, ये वाला मैच है तो आउटस्टैंडिंग जाते जाते एक अच्छी बारी खेल दें। ज़ाहिर बात है बहुत बड़ा इवेंट है ये, KTPL बहुत बड़ा इवेंट है, हमारे फैंस हैं।
तो आ रही है फिर आज उमर भट्ट की जानिब से सेंचुरी। अब तो लोग 94 सेंचुरी, अब आप लोगों ने जो है वो आदत ख़राब कर दी है।
जी, जैसे फात भाई ने बोला है, हर प्लेयर की विश होती है कि मैं आऊँ, इतना बड़ा इवेंट है, सब देख रहे हैं, मैं परफॉर्म करूँ। हर प्लेयर की ये विश होती है। बाकी जिसका दिन अच्छा होता है वो क्लिक कर जाता है। जैसे असद शाह ने कल बारी खेली है, आउटस्टैंडिंग बारी थी, मज़ा आया देखने का।
और आप दोनों के लिए दुआ है कि आज आपकी बारी होनी चाहिए और सारे लोग जो है वो एंजॉय करें। थैंक यू वेरी मच फहद मियां चुन्नू एंड उमर भट्ट, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया एंड विश यू अ वेरी गुड लक। तो फिर तैयारी कर लें, क्योंकि अब फहद मियां चुन्नू यहाँ से उठेंगे तो असद शाह के साथ सीधे बैटिंग के लिए जा रहे हैं, तो ज़बरदस्त बैटिंग आपको मिलेगी। इट्स ओवर टू यू कमेंट्री टीम फॉर लाइव एक्शन।
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and very good evening. Welcome to the DHA Sports Club Moin Khan Academy, where the KTPL 4 is taking place and Johar Jawans is taking on Clifton Popular in the game number 22 of this event. We have another pleasant evening here in DHA Sports Club Moin Khan Academy, and Johar Jawans would look to have their first victory under their belt, while Clifton Popular will be in a search of yet another victory, as they got a big victory yesterday night over Malir Malangs and Asad Shah, getting the first 100 of this event. There you see the name of our sponsors, or the logos of our sponsors. KTPL Season 4. It is getting better and better. It's a beautiful ground. And let's take a look at the standings. Malir Malangs still on top with 10 points. Clifton Popular is with 8. Gulshan Gabrus got 8 points. North Nawabs also has 8. So there are 3 teams who are standing with 8 points. DHA Dabangs and Liari Legends having 4 each. And Johar Jawans and Karachi Knights yet to get off the mark. Things haven't looked good for Johar Jawans in Karachi Knights so far in this event. In fact, things have looked very gloomy for them, and they haven't really performed, haven't really impressed the spectators. And there you see beautiful scenes here. Sun is set. The Arabian Sea is not too far away from here, and it's a wonderful, wonderful camera work. And again, I got to admire our production team. And there you see the two umpires too, Sibtan Raza and Farhan Rafiq. They will be officiating in the field. Then we will have a man on the TV duties as third umpire or the television umpire. And of course, Muhammad Naeem, who represented Pakistan internationally, is the match referee. As I was telling you, it's a beautiful venue. We have covered a lot of events from this venue. We have covered few Ramzan Cups, and this is the second edition of KTPL which is happening here. First two editions happened in Nazimabad, and let's see how well Johar Jawans is going to perform, because Clifton Popular have lot of power in the batting. They have got Fahad Mia Channu, who captained yesterday night. Asad Shah scored 100. So it could be a lot of firework up front. But one never knows in cricket. Anything can happen at any stage of the game. And this is what they are playing for. And take a look at the two teams. Johar Jawans having Waqas Sher, Farman, Khurram, Umar, Jahazeb, Mehraj, Nasir Khan, Abdul Basit, Umair Butt, Ali Butt and Raja Khawar, while Clifton Popular having Asad Shah as captain, Fahad Mia Channu, Hassan Qadir, Qadir Kashmiri, Haq Nawaz, Ali Imran, Asif Pathan, Wasim Lefty, Tahir Nazir, Awais Pathan and Waleed Khan. These are the two teams. And I've got alongside the international cricketer of women, Kainat Imtiaz, good evening and welcome to the Combox. And there you see the two openers as well.
The favorite opening pair. Thank you so much for welcoming me. And are you excited to see another great knock by Asad and Fahad? What a solid pair they are.
Yes, I still feeling the heat of yesterday evening when Asad smashed them about and really batted with great authority, showed a lot of hostility in his batting. So spectators would love to see another firework from him.
Absolutely. And Fahad as well, the way they both have been playing, they are a very solid openership partnership pair, and they both complement each other. Fahad likes giving massages on and off to the non-striker.
Yes, Fahad Mia Channu is very outspoken as well, and he talks a lot. Whenever you see him, if you get to talk to him, then he goes on and on. I got a chance to talk to him in last season. Fahad Mia Channu is on your screen. He started talking, then he went on and on. I didn't speak a single word. Then he said, "Am I allowed to go?" I go, "Thank you very much, sir. You are allowed to go." Asad Shah is the other player.
Well, Asad Shah, what an absolute brilliant inning he plays in the last one. That was a crazy one just last night, and
There you watch the fielders. Mid-on is inside the ring. Then there's a man at backward square leg. Fine leg and third man are also inside the ring. Point covers mid-off inside the 30 yards ring on the offside. And then there are two boundary riders. Only two fielders that you can have outside the 30-yard ring in first 2 overs. In second power play, which lasts 3 to 4 over, you can have 4 fielders, and in the third and final power play, you can have 5 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. This is the stipulations or the playing conditions for the KTPL 4.
Let the first ball begin. Going to be so interesting contest.
Khurram to Fahad Miachannu, and Fahad Miachannu has driven that quite gently into the onside for no run.
And always the first ball is always tricky. You're not warmed up. The ball can be a full toss and you can still get out on it. Good start by Khurram.
Way outside the off stump, and this is where you should be very careful. He gave away 2 runs and he will have to bowl that again.
With the kind of inning these both players have played, it will be, difficult for any bowler to bowl him, because any line the bowl can be hit for a boundary.
Yes, quite right. Fahad Miachannu again played that one very gently into the offside, and he goes through for a quick single. And so he is off the mark, and now I think, have they taken a single or not? Not quite sure though. Ball was picked up. Yes, they have taken a single. Now it's going to be Asad's turn.
But he tried to punch this one a little further away from the body.
Khurram Rabada has given away 3 runs in first 2 balls. Clifton won the toss and elected to bat first outside the off stump. Asad was going forward, but that one was moving away as well. Another wide is called. So far, it's sort of a mixed bag for the bowler. He bowled 2 good deliveries, which respectively played by Fahad Miachannu, but then he bowled 2 wides as well.
Well, this is what pressure is. They know that they both are in-form batters. Will be difficult to bowl them.
And here's the first big shot. He caught that one away, and it's running down to the boundary for 4. First boundary of the evening.
A short pitch outside off stump. He tried to cut that one, got away with it. A thick edge and went towards the third. Good elevation of the bat and great bat swing. Well, he has been exceptional with the bat swing throughout.
There you watch that again. It was outside the off stump. Didn't really able to hit where he intended, but still got a boundary. It took the outer part of his bat and then flew away to the boundary very quickly. And this is usually happens in the power play, particularly in the first power play. And this one is driven away handsomely down to the deep extra covers boundary for 4.
Absolutely. A good thing about this pair is they play on the merit of every delivery. That was outside off stump, and that shot was brilliant over covers. And what a player he is. Starting off from the very first ball he gets outside off stump, and he just gets a boundary once again.
Asad is an extraordinary talented player. He can play in every part of the ground equally well. He's just not a slogger, but also good timer of the ball. But this is in the air. Is somebody going to take that? It's going to be a big wicket. Yes, he hung on to that one. Fielder held out a very good catch there, and it's 13 for 1. And guess who is dismissed? None else but Asad Shah after making just 8.
With a little extra aggressive shot by Asad Shah. Wanted to pull that one, but that one went high up in the sky. Oh, that could have been a miss. That bumped twice, but easily taking at the end. And Asad Shah departs for 8 runs. 13 for 1, Clifton Populars.
That wicket certainly can lift the Johar Jawans, and Khurram Rabada is the happy man because he picked up a big scalp. Asad Shah could be dangerous, but now Hassan has arrived at the wicket and he is very much capable to play big shots as well, and so is Fahad Mian Channu. They have depth in their batting, Kainat.
Well, absolutely. That's why they are a better team altogether, because they have such amazing players, back-to-back batters that they have, and they all are in form as well. Previously, Hassan played a good innings as well.
Exactly. If one doesn't perform, other does. Hassan Qadir is the one who is in the middle now, and that is how a team should be playing. Don't try to rely on just a single batter or a single bowler. You got to play as team, and Hassan has driven that one straight. Long off, did try to cut this one off, and it did with his boot. Other fielder went there and sent a throw. First over is completed, and they are 15 for 1. This tournament has been a sorry story for the Johar Jawans though, but tonight they would look to register their first victory, and they want to finish the tournament on a high note at least.
Absolutely. Mohammad Jahan Zeeb, the new bowler.
Fahad Mian Channu shuffled across towards the offside in order to hit that one into the leg side, but didn't really get the connection, and wicketkeeper did the rest. So Jahan Zeeb started with the dot ball.
Well, it was a great delivery, a swinging, slower ball to get away with. Variations are important because they both are informed batters.
Outside the off stump, and I think it is collected by one of the fielders behind the wicket keeper. Jahan Zeeb swung one back in the air, and after pitching that moved away. Oh, it's a no ball. It's a no ball. Bowler is in trouble, and Fahad Mian Channu gonna get free hit. Yes, it's no ball, and they are making this cardinal sin time and time again, the bowlers, and they are paying the penalty, paying the price for that, but still they are keep bowling these no balls and wide balls.
And we have seen a lot of no balls happening throughout the tournament. I think this is because they want to generate a little extra pace.
Well bowled. What a great piece of bowling. Right up in the block hole, yorked him, although he got a leg by, but Jahanzeb bowled a good one and he saved the free hit, one would say.
A Yorker delivery straight on the leg. If it was hard ball, it's a plumb out. I mean, great bowling by him. So this is the kind of bowling that he needs to bowl more, to Fahad especially. He's a taller guy. It's always hard to play those Yorkers.
Absolutely right. He didn't have any clue. And Hassan has hit that one in the air. Has he hit that one long enough to carry all the way? Yes, he has. That is the first six off the bat of Hassan, and that was some shot.
What a shot that was. He took away all the power from the ground. Just look at that again. He took all the power, literally taking all the power from the ground towards his shoulder and just swinging his arms towards the straighter boundary. Well, that's the best area to target, that there's no fielder, even though it's a six, but still, even if there was a fielder, the safest one.
It goes again into the leg side, and it bounced away to the boundary for 4.
Well, taking full use of the power play, they know only 2 fielders are outside. They just have to clear the inner circle, and it's definitely going to be a boundary.
Now Hassan is doing a terrific job. He smashed a 6, and then on the very next one, he puts that over mid-wicket, and it bounced away to the mid-wicket boundary. Oh, he threw kitchen sinks at that. Had a real go or real waff at that one, but didn't make any contact.
Well, every dot delivery is a bonus for the bowling side. It's really hard to bowl a dot delivery in tape ball cricket, that too in a 6-over format only.
It takes a lot of doing to bowl a dot ball, particularly to these batters who always look to play big shot on every ball. And he has got that away, and it is travelling away to the boundary for 4 more.
Another beautiful shot over the cover fielder, just clearing the fielder in the circle and getting another boundary. 2 overs gone. Clifton Populous 32 for 1.
Hassan is a powerful unit, no doubt about that. And Fahad Mia Channu is even stronger and taller than him. Although Fahad has faced 5 balls for just 1 run so far, he's taking his time. He's looking quiet and calm, sedate and serene so far at the pitch. Second power play is called by the umpire. And let's see what Fahad Mia Channu gonna do in this over. Because to me, I think he has taken enough time. Now it is inevitable that he would go after the bowling. Good to see. Straight away, a lot of spectators in the DHA Sports Club Moin Khan Academy.
Well, it's great to see the youngsters coming in and watching the game, knowing the players. They're even allowed to talk to the players, and it's great motivation for them.
Undoubtedly, it's a great motivation, and they are entertaining themselves. Full toss, and he picked that away into the leg side, but there is a protection at the deep forward square leg, and only single is taken by Fahad.
Seems like Fahad is taking his time to settle in, and Hassan went from the very first delivery he faced. This is what partnership is. One goes on and the other one just rotates the strikes and try to give the strike to the striking batter.
Yeah, so far Fahad Mia Channu is playing the second fiddle role. And he has edged that one away over the top, and it's running away to the third man boundary for 4.
Well, this is what intentions are. If your intention is to hit, you will get a boundary. If not from the straight area, from the back of the keeper. A thick edge to get that one. He take Ash towards the third and gets another boundary.
Doesn't matter how they come, as long as they come, as they say. He went for the almighty swing, edged it over the top of the short third man region and the keeper, and there wasn't any protection at deep third man boundary, so he picked up a boundary. Oh, he edged again, but it dropped just in front of the fielder.
Almost a similar shot. But the bowler had a little slower pace. That's why I didn't carry that far.
Again, that was outside the off stump. He was throwing his bat at that one. Again, edging it towards the short third. Oh, edged again, and this time it's been held. And it's been held by the wicket keeper. Great bowling from Khurram Rabada. He takes his wicket, and now Hassan has to make his walk back to the dugout, and the second wicket falls here.
Well, another great wicket down. Easy catch by the keeper. Well, this was his plan from the very beginning, to get him out at the back. Absolutely brilliant. But Hassan played his part. 20 runs for him, 37 for 2, Clifton Populars.
.37 for 2. Nawaz has arrived at the pitch after the dismissal of Hassan, who was caught by the wicketkeeper of the bowling of Khurram Rabada. Haq Nawaz is the right-handed batter. Khurram. And straight away he has hit it in the air, and it's gone for a magnificent 6. There we go. Nawaz comes and straight away picking the bones out of that one.
Well, Nawaz showing his class from the very first delivery he faces. Just picking up the ball from the right area, swinging it, and a slot sweep at the end towards mid-wicket.
What a beautiful shot to start his innings off, and it will give him a lot of confidence. He goes offside, over the top. It's running away to the boundary for 4 runs.
Another great elevation, just trying to clear the circle fielder. Absolutely brilliant by Nawaz to start off his innings in style. Just look at it. Through the line. Just finding the right gaps. And that ball goes towards the boundary. 3 overs gone. Three overs gone. It's 47 for 2. And there'll be a change in comm box. You'll be joined by Qasim and Danish.
Thank you very much, Kainat. Another evening at the Karachi Table Premier League, and I'm joined by the slickest man in the commentary box, Mr. Danish Anis. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, Mr. Qasim Sheikh. It is Fadmiya Channu dominating the crease. He just doesn't stand there. He dominates it.
Look at the size of him. MashaAllah, he's a Jawani. He's a Tagra. I interviewed him yesterday. I looked like a peanut next to him.
Imagine how I looked like when I was doing the toss. My friends were laughing at me.
There's our co-pilots, Rana Ashfaq, K. Asif. He's picked the bones out of that one, as he says all the time.
Yeah, but Fahad Miachannu is at the crease. He doesn't just pick bones, he devours the bones as well.
You have the best of best sayings. I love it. He walked across his crease there. It's gone fine. It's gone all the way. 4 runs added to the total, and it'll bring the 50 up for the Clifton Clippers. Clifton Popular, sorry. I had C on the mind there. Great, what an evening last night. We witnessed Asad Shah 360 score the first 100 of the Karachi Tateball Premier League. We had a 94 the night before by Zain Lefty for North Nawabs. But last night it was some scenes here. What a 100 it was.
Yeah, the Jawans managed to clip their wings today by dispatching Asad Shah and sending him back to the pavilion. And there he goes, and it sails over everybody. They stay hit when he hits them.
Somebody in phase 8 is going to be picking that ball up. That's gone out the ground. This guy is a serious striker. Look at him, he's got 2 bats in the hand. He wants to bat with 2. He's got the Jan to do it, I think.
And he's moving them like he's moving toothpicks. That's a proper shot, Qasim.
Serious cricket shot, that. Proper player. Oof.
He looks quite compact when he's hitting the big ones. Usually players lose their shape.
That's something I've noticed. You know, I came here thinking it would just be, you know, the kind of slogs, some very unconventional shots, which you see as well. But I've seen a lot of top-class cricket shots hitting right through the line, full face of the bat. I mean, the amount of times I've seen the ball hit straight back off the sight screen has been quite remarkable.
Yeah, Tateball cricket provides the perfect mix. You see proper technique there as well, and some really unorthodox stroke making as well. Some of the stuff you see in T20 cricket was actually taken from Tateball cricket.
One of our main ambassadors and main faces of the Karachi Tateball Premier League is the great legend, living legend Javed Miandad, and that's something he often talks about, is the fact that anyone who's played cricket in Pakistan probably struck a tape ball before they struck a hard ball.
For sure.
What a tape ball player he would have been in his time, I reckon. Right up in the block call from Jan Zeb. They're the ones that, and it's a little bit of outswing as well at the last second. 59 for 2 off 4 overs.
Yeah, this is a decent start for the Populars, although they sort of look out of sorts here after losing Asad Shah. We've been having so much fun here, Qasim.
You've been so slick the full tournament. I thought I would tidy myself up a little bit today.
You're looking dapper today.
I finally feel like I can sit next to you in your presence.
क्या आसिफ इस वक्त हमें सुन सकते हैं क्या आसिफ? How are you doing there?
सब खैर खैरियत है. Rana Saab picked the bones out of that one.
डगआउट काफी खामोश है, लेकिन आप दोनों बड़े जबरदस्त मुस्कुरा रहे हैं और हम एंजॉय कर रहे हैं आपको.
हम इस वक्त जौहर जवान्स के एफर्ट्स को भी अप्रिशिएट कर रहे हैं क्या आसिफ, वरना ऐसा लगेगा कि हम क्लिफ्टन पॉपुलर्स को सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं.
अच्छा शेख साहब जो है आज तैयार खसूसी तौर पे कहीं से हो गए हैं, मुझे लग रहा है हेयर कटिंग.
आज तो सर डॉलमन मॉल में गया था मैं. और मैं टोनी एंड गाय में गया हुआ था. जो मैं कभी यूके में कभी जा ही नहीं सकता क्योंकि वो बहुत ज़्यादा महंगा है. तो थोड़ा सा पाउंड में मैं लेकर आया हूँ यूके से. तो मैं वहाँ गया और क्या सर्विस वहाँ पर मिला मुझे. तो देखो थोड़ा सा चेहरा निकला, जवानी थोड़ा याद आ रहा है.
क्या आसिफ आप भी जाएं?
Thank you very much.
First ball of the 5th over. We're back to the cricket now. Always fun to have a little bit of shughul with our fellow co-commentators in the other box doing Urdu. And Farman will run into Nawaz here, 59 for 2. And he's bowled him. Good start by Farman. He's a seasoned campaigner. Very hard to get away. And he struck middle pole first up. And Clifton Popular have lost their third wicket in this innings at 59 for 3. Current run rate of 14.16, but the dangerous FMC Fahad Mia Jannu is still at the crease.
Yeah, you wanted to give it the kitchen sink, Haq Nawaz, but it crept through the hole. Goes for 11 of 4. It's 59 for 3. The Populars are playing at a rate of 14.16. We've seen enough matches to say it's not really enough, Qasim.
Yeah, but this game chops and changes so quickly. Sometimes you go into the start of the second innings thinking one team is well ahead of the game. It just takes 3 overs of the second innings, and before you know it, the other team is back in the game and often goes on to win the match. So we've been having a bit of a seam lefties come into the crease now to take strike. We've often got some people in here. K. Asif seems to think he has a 95% prediction rate. I don't know about that. Rana Shfaq has tried a few times. He's chucked a towel in, and I don't even try. Predicting tape ball cricket is very difficult. Great slower ball. It's gone up in the air. The short third man comes round. Oh dear, they're going to have a look for something. Has he called a no ball? Farman has looked round very shocked. Everybody looks confused.
It was taken cleanly, wasn't it? What's even going on there?
I have
it
no
wasn't
idea.
a no ball.
Taking the ball. I have no idea. Are they checking for a no ball? Everyone's having a laugh and they're all walking towards Farman. Very confusing.
How good was that as a follow-up delivery? Yes, they are checking for the no ball. It's
Don't know
good.
why.
Yeah, I don't know why either.
If that's worth checking, then this is not a catch. It's clearly a clear catch. But yeah, that's a very strange. Maybe the umpire had just switched off for a second. It can happen. It can happen, and he's probably thought best to have a look. But Wasim Lefty, the dangerous Wasim Lefty, has gone off the first ball for a golden duck. 59 for 4. And there's 10 balls left in this innings. They'll still be hoping the dangerous Fahad Mia Jannu can get them up to that 100 plus. But it might take some going now.
Yeah, situations tend to turn around pretty quickly in tape ball cricket, as you were mentioning a while back. We've seen teams score 76 in 3 overs and end up with 90 on the board.
On a hat-trick here, Tahir Nazir will face up to the hat-trick ball. Is he going to play it safe? I don't think there is such a thing in tape ball cricket. Nice flicked it. He's gone! It's gone! My goodness! That should have been a hat-trick. Should have been a hat-trick.
Tell you what, Qasim, that's the second time someone has complained about missing the ball in the background exactly at this spot, exactly at this height. You remember, we were sitting together.
I remember it. I do remember. He did lose it. You could tell before he tried to take the catch. Normally I would say just trying to make an excuse, but in this instance I think he's got a point that maybe there's a blind spot there from that angle. Mia Jannu will take strike. 4th ball of the over. Farman misses out on a hat-trick. Walking a long way across his crease here, Fahad Mia Jannu. FMC. All in capital letters, I think. Oh, the hat has gone on backwards. It's time. It's time to get the. He looks more like he's ready for battle now.
Yeah, he's angry with himself, Qasim, you can tell. It's not often you see Fahad Mia Jannu face 12 deliveries and he's made just 13 runs. He's got to be super frustrated right now.
Over long on 6 for Fahad Mia Jannu. Kept the shape. Look at this. That's a proper cricketing shot. His balance, his head was still when he struck it. And the moment that he hits the ball clean, there's no point the fielders even getting involved. They know it's gone.
Absolutely. He doesn't even need to hit them too hard. He just screams them. I mean, there you see. He just gives it the full face of the bat. That's it. That's just a gentle push.
I really like that about his batting. Yeah, look at that. Look at the head position. So still at impact. Last ball of this fifth over for Farman. Fahad Mia Channu goes again. Same result. This time towards our pavilion. Another 6. 72 for 4 off 5 here. Clifton popular.
He picked that one. Initially, you could feel that he sort of was deceived by the change of pace, but he waited for it. Just at the last moment, he swung his bat, got the elevation as well, and the distance.
He doesn't look happy. two back-to-back 6s. I would be overjoyed. He obviously doesn't think he hit it as well as he should have.
Yeah, it's just those 13 balls that he faced before that are playing tricks in his head before he flipped his hat.
He's a hard taskmaster on himself, and that's probably why he's so successful. Probably works very hard. I actually asked him the question, do you practice much? And he said yes. Anytime I get, I like to practice.
Any player worth some salt is very hard on himself. I've always noticed that. Raja Khavar is the new bowler.
It should be like that. I used to hate when I got a low score.
Oh, same here.
It used to haunt me for the next 2-3 days.
Same here. I couldn't sleep.
Yeah, and then by the next time I got the opportunity to walk to the wicket, I was determined not to give my wicket away cheaply. So it's important to be tough on yourself. Sport is not easy at the top level. That's a wide first up for Khavar. Very wayward, and they'll sneak through. So 3 runs off that delivery. For all the viewers at home, for anyone just tuning in, you get 2 runs and an extra ball for a wide and a no ball, and a free hit for the no ball.
How often have you seen a bowler come on to bowl and bowl a wide ball and then follow it up with another wide one? So I'm calling for another extra here.
Oh, you're bringing the predictions out.
I've had a few right, especially as far as there were no balls.
I don't even try anymore. I've tried. I think my success rate is very, very low. Oh! He heard you, and he was thinking to himself, Danish, I can't believe you're doubting me. Beautifully bowled. Right up in the block hole, just outside that off stump. In fact, Mia Channu could not get underneath it. And it's a very crucial dot ball. 5 balls now to go. If they can bowl a tight over here, they're right in this match.
That was quick as well, Qasim. He's got serious pace. He doesn't look like it.
It's hard to tell on the screen. We're hoping to get a speed gun soon, maybe for the next season. I don't know if that's a wide. That's a good delivery. That was inside the line.
When they start moving in the air, Qasim, that's a sign that it's sheer pace. This is unreal pace, because it's the pace that's making the ball move in the air.
That was a good call by the umpire. Sometimes I think umpires can be a little bit too harsh on bowlers. Yeah, look at the carry. Too hot to handle for the keeper as well. He's getting some serious heat going on here. What a shot. Oh, look at the power as it hits the net. And it's still ricocheted back onto the pitch. That reminded me of like an Abdul Razak chucker. Flat and hard.
It's just beautiful, Qasim. It's how well he gets in line of the ball. I believe he was expecting something away from him, but he adjusted. Beautifully played.
Magnificent. He's just not overcomplicating things. He's keeping things very simple, and for anyone watching at home, any youngsters looking on, hoping to have their chance someday, look to hit the ball straight. Only use the ball towards square leg or mid-wicket if you have the angle to work with. Don't try and drag the ball from outside off stump. Look to hit straight, hit in the V. Down the ground. Long on fielder will come round. And he's fumbled it, which means they should get back for 2. And gets FMC back on strike, and that's costly. They've got a new batter at the crease. You have to be tighter on those ones.
Absolutely, it's not the extra run that matters. It's the fact that FMC is back on strike. He can really hurt you in the final 2 deliveries. He's already hurt Khavar. taken 11 runs. Well, 3 of them were gifted to him.
2 deliveries left here in this innings, 83 for 4. Good over so far by Carver. We have a prediction in the commentary box from Danish. He's gone back-to-back sixes as his prediction. Let's see. Oh, that's gone up in the air. Very, very high. Very high. And he's dropped it. And they'll come back for a second. Could it be a no ball as well? They're going to have a check.
It is called already.
It's called a no ball. Adds salt to the wound. 87 for 4. Still 2 deliveries to go. Danish Anis's prediction is still on.
For sure. Even more so now. And the pressure will be on Khabar. He just gave away 4 runs without bowling a delivery.
Moments like this can cost you at the end of the match. They've actually done a really good job here to reasonably maintain things, but just 2-3 bad balls at the end of the innings, it can just change the whole complex of the innings. He goes over square leg and he goes long all the way for 6. FMC is on fire at DHA Moin Khan Cricket Academy. Score goes to 93 for 4. We now have 653 sixes in this tournament. Season 4 of the Karachi Tape Ball Premier League. We've got 1 ball left in the... Oh, lovely wrists. He didn't fancy long on that time. He had the angle. He had the full toss. He just had to put bat on ball, really.
How well does he see the ball onto the bat? It's just unreal for me. I'm like falling short for words here.
Fantastic player. Last ball of the innings. Well bowled, Carver. Well bowled. Held his nerve. Got it up in the block goal. FMC charges back for 2. And Clifton Popular finished their first innings on 95 for 4, which is a good, respectable, solid total in the first innings of any match, especially when they've still got a second chance to bat.
And then you've got to add Qadir Kashmiri to these 93 runs. That's what makes it even more difficult.
His partner's not a bad bowler as well.
Samad Bullet.
Yes. Qadir Kashmiri is a serious bowler. Well played, Fahad Mia Jannu, 43 off 21. 15.83 runs, the run rate that they have set. There's the owner Rajabai, who I interviewed yesterday after a big victory for them. We've been joined in the commentary box by the chairman of the KTPL, just to give us salam, Zuhair Nasir. Perhaps he will come and join us later on for a little stint.
The only time you get to see him
he's a very busy man, Danish.
Is when he's playing cricket.
Yes. No, he's always on the phone. He's always there. It's very hard to get hold of him.
He takes out time for cricket, that's for
yes,
sure.
He's a very
Especially
passionate.
if it's tape ball cricket.
He's very passionate about his cricket. And he's going to really like the segment that we've got coming out later. We have the boy who made his debut, the lad that was commentating in the stadium, made his debut in the commentary box yesterday, and we've got a great segment that you can follow on the social media platforms for anybody out there. Karachi Tape Ball Premier League, if you search on all platforms, Instagram, TikTok, and of course Facebook, you can keep up to date with some of our interviews. And Shugul caught behind there, great catch, up in the air, goes long. Fahad Mia Janno, it was a story of Fahad Mia Janno in this inning. Some of the shots he hit were quite spectacular. Farman was very unlucky not to have a hat-trick. He took back-to-back wickets, although this one got checked for a no ball. But Fahad Mia Janno strikes down the ground, had us in awe of him in the commentary box. But he also is capable of smashing the ball over square. That was so much power, but it made it look so easy.
No bad swing whatsoever in that last 6 of his. He just...
Scorecard here, we've got FMC at the top, 43 off 21. Hassan at 3 with 20 off 8. Nawaz the only other one to get double figures, 11. As I said, FMC was the main man. 12 extras, 95 for 4.
As far as the bowlers from Johar Jawans are concerned, they were pretty good, but not too good against Fahad Mia Channu, who took them for runs. Took 2 wickets for 30 in his 2 overs. 2 of them went to Farman, who gave away 13 in 1 over. And we'll be stepping in for the first innings for the Johar Jawans. I was talking to Mohammad Waqas Akachota Wiki at the toss, and he was sharing his thoughts about exiting from the tournament and not having any possibility whatsoever of getting into the semi-finals. But he wanted to win this match for respect. I mean, they have millions and millions of fans out there wanting these players to do well, so they want to win for them, perform for them, hit huge sixes to entertain them, as I'm joined by Mr. Falak Sher here in the com box.
Thank you, Danish Anis and Qasim Sheikh. The opening batters of Johar Jawan have made their way to the center, just lining up to perform big tonight, though there is nothing left for them in this tournament, but still, just for a little bit of respect and something to cheer for their fans back in home and everywhere across Pakistan. Nasir Pathan is going to be the opening batter for Jawans. And his partner will be Waqas Sher, lovingly known as Chota Wiki. Qadir Kashmiri will be having a ball with his hands and will be opening the bowling for Clifton Peplars as he usually does. And my word, he does it in a way which not most of the bowlers are able to do in the competition. Such an experienced campaigner when you talk about Thai ball cricket. This time he gets it wrong and he's being picked away by Nasir Pathan. So boundary of the very first ball here will give him a lot of confidence. The batter Pathan just missed his mark a little and paid the price there. Asif.
Well, that was a poor delivery. It was a loosener, and it was easy for the batter to pick up nicely, simply. He just glided. That's it.
He's very good in bowling those Yorkers, is Qadir Kashmiri. We know he can make the ball to swing off the pitch and in the air too. And that will help his cause a little as well, because there is a strong breeze blowing across the ground today. So that will be helpful for him.
That's correct, fella. But in this inning, everybody's looking towards Chota Wiki. That is the key and premier player.
This is what I was talking about, Asif. You would have noticed the ball darting in the air, swinging into, tailing into the right-hander, causing all sort of difficulties and asking questions.
And this is our Urdu commentary box. The former legendary off-spinner, former test cricketer Tosif Ahmed, and media director, senior sports anchor and commentator Naseem Rajput.
I just can't ask for a better pair in the com box. Oh, have a look at that for a stroke. Treat to watch. Easy on the eyes, crashed it out of the screws. As good a shot as any day you watch.
This is proper cricketing shot towards extra cover. It was an over-pitch delivery, and I would love to watch when better they used to go for a cover drive.
That was a sizzling boundary through the covers along the carpet. In no time, got to the fence. He's bowled it short and he's been hit hard here. It's a long way up and safely over the advertising hoardings. Would you believe? Plenty of airtime on it. Still manages to clear the fence by some margin. That is power of Pathan.
A very good shot. Once again, it wasn't a delivery which we can expect from Qadir Kashmiri. He doesn't bowl apart from Yorkers. He's under pressure somewhere because last night he conceded 28 runs in an over.
Don't really associate him with those long hops. This was a half volley driven hard. Work to do for the man in the deep does well, but not before the both batters cross over for 2 runs.
It's not a good sign that Clifton Popular's premier bowler, Qadir Kashmiri, one of the best bowler in the tournament, is losing his form.
Doesn't seem to be in a good shape, but he's fully fit. I've just talked to him for a few seconds before the start, and he was saying I'm all okay, as he was with that delivery. And this is where he should be more often than not, and this is what he's known for. Good finish to the over, a dot, 16 for none after 1. So for the first time in this innings, Chota Wiki is going to be on strike. It hasn't been a Chota Wiki we all know in this competition so far. He will be up against Asif Pathan. Asif Pathan also has a mixed sort of tournament so far.
I like his batting in as black and red Chota Wiki.
Would you believe, typical Asif getting rid of Chota Wiki. He was almost, doesn't seem to be ready for that. He was caught napping in my opinion. Wasn't expecting that kind of delivery. Hits the bull's eye straight away. Thank you very much. You are out.
Look at his front foot. There was a little gap between 2 legs. And Chota Wiki got golden duck. 16 for 1.
So it's going to be Umair Bhatt, the new coming batter. What a delivery by Asif Pathan. I tell you what, Asif, in the last edition, we saw him trapping TM, KC, some of the bigger players with that Yorker. From that round the stumps angle, Umair Bhatt will be on strike. And again, seems to be repeating that. There you go, almost got it through. The big frame of Umair Bhatt made sure that there wasn't any gap between his legs. Otherwise, that ball could have snaked through. Very dangerous, Asif Pathan.
Again, yes. And if you ask me, it's a plum LBW without any hesitation. And it's not easy when you're bowling from round the stumps and you're creating this kind of angle. You require perfection. So far, 2 deliveries, 100% marks to Asif Pathan.
Ball's a little short and good fielding of his own bowling. A little fumble even doesn't allow the run. So he seems to be one of the toughest guys to get away when he's on song with the ball in his hands. And we have seen him over the last couple of years that he has asked serious sort of questions, though he was a little off color with the start of the campaign in the tournament in the first couple of games. Especially, I always talk about when he was taken to the cleaners by somebody like TM. But after that, the comeback that he has made, not often you see mostly the bowlers able to do that. He's got it wrong on that occasion, and Umair Butt was fully prepared to send him over the boundary for the maximum.
That was a very good shot. And a batter, Umair, I think he's the same guy, which is Umair Bhai is, or is someone else?
He's Umair Butt.
Not Umair Bhai, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So that was a very good shot and travelled over the mid-wicket boundary for a maximum.
Oh, look at that, surprised him. That was a pacey delivery, hurried him. And it's time to go downstairs and see what is Muzammil doing there in the cool breeze.
थैंक यू सो मच। इस वक्त साइड लाइन्स पर मेरे साथ मौजूद हैं हम्माद, जो कि डायरेक्टर हैं लुयोन के। अब लुयोन क्या है, सुनने से ऐसा लगता है पता नहीं क्या है, मुझे भी ऐसा ही लगा, लेकिन हमारे पीछे जो बाइक्स आप देख रहे हैं इनमें से एक इलेक्ट्रिक बाइक इस कंपनी की है और ये स्पॉन्सर है KTPL के। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग अस। और ऑब्वियसली एक मोटिवेटिंग साइन है, आप लोग KTPL का पार्ट हैं और KTPL इतने बड़े लेवल पर अब हो रहा है।
बिल्कुल।
क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
मैं KTPL के हवाले से ये कहना चाहूँगा कि बहुत अच्छा इनिशिएटिव है और इसको इस तरह के इवेंट्स और कराने चाहिए ताकि यूथ में वो जज्बा बरकरार रहे और एक जो है ना इस जज्बे और जुनून के साथ ही और बच्चों में इंटरेस्ट पैदा हो जो हमारी जनरेशन है फ्यूचर की।
आप इलेक्ट्रिक बाइक के सप्लायर हैं पाकिस्तान में।
जी।
जितनी इलेक्ट्रीफाइंग परफॉर्मेंसेस KTPL में हो रही हैं वो भी ऑब्वियसली आपके लिए मोटिवेटिंग होगी। अभी तक कैसा एटमॉस्फेयर रहा, परफॉर्मेंसेस कैसी लगी आपको?
परफॉर्मेंस बेहतरीन थी, अच्छी लगी। इनमें से कुछ नाम जो ऊपर आए हैं वो भी बहुत अच्छे थे, उनका बहुत अच्छा जो है ना स्टांस रहा है पूरे गेम के अंदर। तो आई रियली एंजॉयड ऑल दीज मैचेस दैट हैपेंड।
चलें, thank you so much for your presence here and obviously supporting KTPL.
Thank you.
It's a big cause and sponsors are making it possible to make this league successful. Now it's time to go back to the Combox.
Well, thank you, Muzammil. He was having one of the sponsors of the KTPL on the sidelines. So 29 for 1 after 2 overs. Seems to be well on course to challenge that first innings total, which was set by Clifton Papillars of 95. And eyes will be on Qadir Kashmiri. Will he be able to gain his rhythm, which he was lacking in the first over?
Not only in the first over, but in the previous matches where last night he was pretty much off colour.
Well, the game's gone by, Kiasif, our history now. I'm talking about this game, and he's not managing to gain his rhythm. Once again starts off with a wide.
Well, this is Arisha and some other. They're just sitting there enjoying the cricket. You cannot take away credit from the batters what happened in the last night. So that's why I'm saying you cannot expect 28 runs from Qadir Kashmiri.
And if he keeps bowling there, he will keep getting the punishment like that. That is on top of the roof. Umair Butt's bat is definitely talking big time tonight.
Hitting Qadir Kashmiri in this way is not easy at all. But the problem is that his execution is imperfect. He's not bowling proper and perfect Yorkers. And that's why Umair and Nasir is just demolishing him.
There you go, missed his mark again, and again he's been thumped down the ground this time. Back-to-back sixes. Kashmiri is in big trouble tonight.
Hope you got the answer, Falak.
I didn't got the question even.
I have asked this question 2 deliveries before, that Qadir Kashmiri has lost his form. And that's the big concern for me right before the end of this tournament, because we are heading towards end, and what we will see in the knockout if Qadir Kashmiri is bowling like this.
But I wasn't advocating him, Asif. I was saying that he's missing his plot tonight. And there you go, slums further with the wide outside the off stump.
Well, more troubles. More troubles for Qadir Kashmiri and more things for FS Malik in the com box.
Always brings something new to the tally, does K. Asif, my co-commentator. Nice sharing microphone all the time with you. There you go, he bowls a full toss. He has creamed it away over extra cover for 4. That was just a beauty of a stroke.
That was a very, very good shot. And Qadir Kashmiri, oh goodness me, look at this. Over extra cover for a boundary, because it was a full toss, a juicy full toss. Always mouth-watering.
Looking in very good form, Umar Butt on 23 of just 7 deliveries. Feel for somebody like Kashmiri, hasn't got himself going tonight. This time down the ground and players mid-on. The straightish mid-on fielder had to come from long on to his left and had no chance in the end. That was a very good stroke for 6 yet again.
Well, it was a flat one, even Wasim lefty. He flew, but it was good as this one. This is a brilliant shot. This is Qadir Kashmiri. Do remember, is one of the top-notch bowlers in tape ball cricket, but he is in hot water.
I tell you what, this night is proving to be a nightmare for Qadir Kashmiri because he's been taken to the cleaners by somebody like Umar Butt. That was a whippage, full toss, and into the stands, vacant stands. He goes again, goes flat, and into the hands of the fielder down there. And it's time to go on the sidelines. 62 for 1. And what is happening, Muzammil?
थैंक यू सो मच। साइडलाइंस पर मेरे साथ मौजूद हैं जौहर जवान्स के रिप्रेजेंटेटिव। एक तरफ मेरे पास पाकिस्तान इज़ नॉट शॉर्ट ऑफ एनी टैलेंट, फास्ट बॉलर फ्रॉम फरीदाबाद। आप जौहर जवान्स का हिस्सा हैं, यकीनी तौर पर खुश होंगे। और साथ साथ इंट्रोड्यूस करवा दूं, असदुल्ला टीम मेंटोर जौहर जवान्स है। आपसे स्टार्ट करेंगे। यकीनी तौर पे एक छोटे से एरिया से आना, KTPL में शाइन करना, यहाँ पर मौके स्ट्रीट क्रिकेटर्स के लिए मौजूद हैं, टेप बॉल क्रिकेटर्स के लिए मौजूद हैं।
जी जी बिल्कुल। सबसे पहले तो मैं शुक्रिया अदा करूँगा यज़दानी भाई का, उन्होंने मुझे मौका दिया कि आप इधर आएँ और अपना टैलेंट शो करवाएँ। तो बस वो इधर
फास्ट बॉलर हैं, एक्सप्रेस पेस के साथ बॉलिंग करते हैं। किसको आइडलाइज करते हैं?
शोएब अख्तर मेरा आइडियल है जी, शुरू से उन्हें देख रहा हूँ।
शोएब अख्तर की तरह तेज़ गेंदबाजी है
जी बिल्कुल। मैंने हाल ही में किया था फर्स्ट क्लास में, 140 के पेस से बॉल किया था।
अच्छा
जी।
140 इज़ जस्ट अ पीस ऑफ केक फॉर पाकिस्तानी फास्ट बॉलर्स। आपको मिल जाते हैं पाकिस्तान में ऐसे बहुत सारे फास्ट बॉलर। असदुल्ला मेरे साथ मौजूद हैं। असद, इस तरीके का टैलेंट जिसको मौके मिल रहे हैं KTPL में, कितना अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म समझते हैं?
देखिए, बहुत ज़बरदस्त प्लेटफॉर्म है। जिस एरिया से बिलोंग करते हैं वहाँ पे इस तरह के इवेंट्स जो हैं वो बहुत कम देखने को मिलते हैं। तो KTPL एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म जो है वो प्रोवाइड कर रहा है उन यंगस्टर्स को जो कि अपने अंदर वो टैलेंट रखते हैं जो दुनिया के अंदर अपने आप को मनवा सकता है।
यकीनी तौर पे आपकी टीम उस पोजीशन से नहीं खेल पाई इस टूर्नामेंट में। ठीक है, लीग क्रिकेट में होता है कि आप एक साल अच्छा नहीं खेलते, लेकिन अगले साल आपके पास एक अपॉर्चुनिटी होती है कम बैक करने की। ये साल अच्छा नहीं गया, क्या ऐसे पॉजिटिव्स हैं एज अ टीम जो आप लेके जाएंगे इस टूर्नामेंट से?
जी हाँ, बिल्कुल। हमने उस तरह से परफॉर्म नहीं किया, लेकिन डेफिनेटली हमारा फर्स्ट टाइम था, वी वर फर्स्ट टाइम इन दिस टूर्नामेंट। लेकिन ये है कि हमारे पास अच्छा हमें टैलेंट देखने को मिला है। हमें दूसरी टीम्स में भी वो प्लेयर्स देखने को मिले हैं जो हम नेक्स्ट ईयर जिनको हम कंसिडर कर सकते हैं। और आई थिंक लीग क्रिकेट की यही खूबसूरती है, कभी अप एंड डाउन्स होते हैं और हम मे भी आज बहुत अच्छा खेलने लगे तो हमारी फर्स्ट विक्ट्री जो है हो सकता है आज हमें नजर आए।
Obviously first victory, they are finding it, their first victory in this tournament. Hope so कि आज उन्हें मिले। Now it's time to go back to the com box and enjoy the match.
Thanks a lot, Muzammil Asif. The runs are coming at a thick and fast pace, and Johar Jawans playing like Jawans, although they now, as far as this tournament is concerned, I think they've already been eliminated. That is the last 6. Oh, it's a 4 rather. It dropped inside the boundary. And welcome and good evening again, Mr. Danish.
Absolutely, Rana Shwaka. I had a chat with Mohammad Waqas, and we both agreed on the fact that even though they're out of the tournament, they're playing for their fans tonight. They're playing for respect. They're playing for their reputation, and it makes all the sense.
Yes, you got to try to win every game that you are playing. And that's what they are trying to do, and it is good to see. They have a very good chance to take a good lead here in the first innings. And Umar got a chance to get a half century here. He's on 44 of just 13 balls. And he whips this one away down towards the deep square leg. Fielder now got there, sends a throw, couple of runs for him. And I think they have taken 3. Very good running between the wickets.
That is exceptional running by Umair and Nasir. I mean, it takes some effort to make it for the 3rd, but it takes some lack of effort from the fielder to allow him to do that.
The fielder looked a bit lazy, and that's what allowed them to take the 3rd run as well. Now Nasir is taking strike. He has 22 of 7 balls. He's going berserk as well. Asif bowled a wayward one, and that is not on in this format or even in any format, Danish.
Yeah, that was an extra effort delivery, and that's Shoaib there, a young talented commentator who's looking to make his mark.
Absolutely. He is very soft spoken, and there you see Amir Yusuf and Kainat Imtiaz sharing their thoughts in Urdu, Combox. They're very hardworking as well, both of them. Fielder is down at the boundary. Single is taken.
And the Jawans have done really well in this match till now. Just one more delivery to go in the 4th over. They already have 76 on the board. But they need to continue. The reason why some of these teams have not done well is because they lose the plot halfway through and just put their foot off the gas pedal.
There won't be any run on the last ball of the 4th over. 76 for 1.
The Jawans still trailing by 19 runs. They should be looking to put some runs on the board in the form of a lead here. Add some more pressure on the Populars. Yes, the Populars look favourites to be in the semi-finals. Yet, they need to play with their minds, put them under pressure.
3rd power play signal, yes, because now the more pressure is on Clifton Popular, because yesterday night they won a big match against Malir Malangs, and if they lose tonight, I think they will be under fair amount of pressure going forward to this tournament. So that is why I think Johar Jawans have nothing to lose. They can play with great freedom. Ali Imran is the one who will start the over, while Clifton Popular must be feeling a lot of pressure.
Absolutely, Rana Shwak, you've hit the nail. They have everything to lose and everything to gain with a win. It's matches like these that actually test the mettle of a team, of a squad of 11, and the captain as well.
Absolutely, no doubt about that. If they lose here, I think other teams can know that we can beat them as well. And this is the team beaten by Johar Jawans. And Johar Jawans is the team who have lost a lot of matches. So these things can create a lot of doubts within the Clifton Popular and also can encourage their oppositions.
Absolutely, because till now Clifton Populars have looked quite invincible with their bowling attack, with how Asad Shah and Fahad Mia Chinnu start their innings. If Jawans can beat them, who haven't won any match, so can they.
That's driven back. There is a man down there at the boundary who sends a throw towards the bowling end. Single is taken. So that is why Clifton Popular got to be very careful. They should not be putting any foot wrong, because now they are coming towards the fag end of this tournament. If they want to finish well, they got to keep their winning streak, although they lost one of the games in between. But I think the last victory must have given lot of confidence, and they surely don't want to lose it. Tried a big one. Ali Imran is a very deceptive bowler, very hard to get away.
He changed his grip on the ball as well. He kind of held it like a carom ball, and that, even though he did not change his action, that changed how the ball reacted out of his hand.
At times very difficult for the batter to judge what is actually coming at him. And he has been economical as well, whatever I have seen of him. He didn't give away the runs easily. That's been driven away onto the offside. A couple, and at a certain extent now they are pulling things back. The bowlers of Clifton Popular, at one stage it was quite evident that Jawans would get a good lead. They still can get it, but I reckon now it looks like even Steven.
At some part along the way, the Jawans have lost the plot in the previous matches as well, which denied them wins which could have been theirs. I mean, they were looking favourites to win some.
And that goes to show your strength as a team. That's white ball given by the umpire. Teams who usually win the tournaments or win matches regularly, they don't depend on one or two players. In fact, they depend on their teamwork. Teamwork is very important.
Yeah, league cricket is a bit funny. No matter what format you talk about, you may be playing tape ball cricket or hard ball cricket, but in leagues, at times you just don't find the right combination or the right balance, the right batting order.
Absolutely right. This one is whipped away towards the deep square leg where Fahad was there. Single is taken. That is difficult because at times you get the guys from the other teams and get the players who you don't really know where they are comfortable batting wise, where they're comfortable bowling wise, and what sort of fielders they are. At times you don't really work out your players. Good crowd ins already.
Ali Imran on the other hand has been super good. One ball to go.
Edged, and it's gone away. Wicket keeper should have held that one. Couple of lucky runs for the batter, and that gives Umar his half century in just 17 balls. What a great knock it has been. 85 for 1 in 5 overs.
The Jawans just trailing by 10 runs at the moment. One more over to go. They would want at least 20-25 runs off the final over. The Populars were scoring 39 and 42 runs off a single over yesterday. They just shocked us all.
That was a carnage yesterday night. I still finding it hard to believe the way Asad Shah was striking the ball. He was everywhere. He was all over the opposition. And every bowler was overwhelmed by Asad Shah. Really batted with supreme touch. 102 in a 6-over format. Wow. Batting yard.
And the team scored 151 runs in 6 overs. Talk about having a strike rate there.
Almost hard to count. Difficult to count. There you see. They're turning up every evening. Lovely to see them. Lovely to see them. Tahir started off with a wide ball.
Yeah, the Populars maybe not happy with the score here. They want this to be more challenging. I guess that's why they've brought in Tahir Nazir, who's not known for his bowling. He has a reputation as far as being a batter is concerned. People call him Tahiri Pindi.
And that's driven down the ground. But fielder ran there, stopped the ball right near the boundary. Only single is allowed.
Yeah, and rightly so. He handed it to Fahad Mia Channu. In case the batters were thinking of another run, he's got a rocket arm.
Very strong and well-built lad he is. They're still trailing by 7 runs. And they've got 5 balls. Still, it looks like any team can take the lead. Although Johar Jawans are still the favourite to take the lead. But who knows? If a wicket falls here. And now Omar has gone for the big one, but miscued it. But it... Oh! That one hit the stumps directly, but it looks like he is home. But umpire, I think, will send it upstairs. Yes, he has sent it now. Let's see. Fielders are enjoying as well. Celebrating, in fact. They think they have got their man, but what we saw, it looked the batsman was in.
Yeah, you rarely ever see direct hits in tape ball cricket. That's why you're witnessing some more excitement there. He looks like he made it. He's still not in the frame. He's in.
Yeah, he's in. He got there in the nick of the time. Yes. It has to be a not out. And fielders have to go back to their respective positions.
Yeah, I lost it. Apologies for that. I lost it for a second there, thinking that my prediction is going to be not so spot on.
You surprised a bit. But your prediction is spot on. It is not out. Omar has moved up to 52. Score is 90 now. 5 runs still what they are trailing by. 4 all-important balls are still left. Let's see what Tahir has got in his mind, what he comes up with. Full toss, but doesn't really able to hit that one away. Only going to get 1, or they have taken 2. I think they have taken 2.
Yeah, missed opportunity there from Umair. I mean, he's been there for a while now. He should be seeing the ball. And Tahir is not express pace. That was a full toss delivery. It was juicy. It was right there to be hit out of DHA at least.
Only single was taken on the last ball. I think Johar Jawans lost their way a little bit. They were very favourite to take a good lead. Now it doesn't look like. Yes, they still can take the lead, but not about 20-25. I think at maximum they can take the lead of 10 or 12. This one is whipped it away. Only a single. And who knows, they still can concede the lead as well.
Surely the Populars are going to come at them hard. Mr. Zohair Nasir there, the man behind this brand. The KTPL is most definitely a brand, and it's a global brand. It's not just a national level brand anymore.
No doubt about that. Mr. Zohair Nasir worked really hard and still working it, still coming up with new ideas, and a lot of new things are being included in it, and they're really beautifying this by including new things. And that is in the air, safely going away. Fielder making a bit of fumble. Now he's sending it to the bowler, couple of runs. Scores are level with the ball to go in terms of first innings.
Yeah, the most the Jawans can do now is give them a lead of 6 runs. That is if they can dispatch the last delivery for a maximum. They've lost an opportunity here. Surely they've got to feel the brunt of it when the Populars come out to bat again, because 93 for them was an off day.
Last ball of the innings coming up. And that has been played away, and played away very nicely to the deep covers boundary for 4, and that is the lead which they have taken. 4 runs and 99 for 1. Umar stayed not out at 53. Nasir remained unbeaten on 36, and that was the last boundary which has given them the lead of 4 runs.
Yeah, played it inside out. He knew there was no one at the back at extra cover. I did not try to hit it too hard. It was almost a Yorker delivery from Tahir. Lead of 4 runs. Should not bother the Populars too much. They are popular for a reason. They've played some unbelievable innings throughout this season of Karachi Table Premier League.
Yeah, Fahad Mia Channu Asad Shah can come up with bang bang again, as we saw last evening. But at least Johar Jawans can feel some happiness in them, in their dugout as well, because they have taken the lead at least in first innings. They are in a hurdle now, the Clifton Populars.
You've got to appreciate their owner as well. He's always here, bucking his team up, always chatting them up, always pushing them on. Exactly what you need in these owners. They're not just there.
You can watch the highlights of this innings, which just has ended. That is how Chota Vicky got bowled, and then we saw some beautiful strokes. Oh, that was beautifully lifted. Again, swinging this one away. Spectators enjoyed the effort of the batting side. 99 for 1, that's what they got. 36 scored by Nasir and Omar not out at 53, and there were 10 extras. One wicket for Asif and no one other able to take even a single wicket. Qadir went for 49, Asif gave away 27, Ali giving away 9, and Tahir went for 14. Clifton Popular scored 95, Fahad 43, Hassan 20, Khurram taking 2 wicket, Farman also took 2, and Johar Jawans replied with 99, Umair 53 and Nasir 36. So they are leading by 4 important runs, the Johar Jawans. It's time for me to hand over the mic to Mr. Falak Sher, he will have alongside Kainat Imtiaz.
Thank you, Rana Ishfaq and Danish Anish. Pre-even Stevens after the first innings, both of the sides. There you see, you can watch us in 114 countries across the globe through 2 different slides. Here's the first one on your screen. This broadcast is going almost everywhere across the globe. Just phenomenal for a tight ball. That's the second slide. Trinidad and Tobago in the Caribbeans. It's going everywhere, almost everywhere. We hope you will be enjoying this broadcast wherever you are across the globe. Karachi Tight Bowl Premier League Season 4. It's been all action for the last 10 days or so. And in this match, Johar Jawans up against Clifton Papulars. Johar Jawans have got nothing to lose as they're out of this tournament already, whereas Clifton Papulars will look to surpass Malir Malangs on the table, who are at the top at the moment. Clifton Papulars obviously at number 2, but they've got a very good net run rate. 2 very familiar faces in tight ball making their way to the center with their big bats in their hands. Fahad Mia Channu alongside Asad Shah. Asad Shah back to captaincy once again. Overnight it was Fahad Mia Channu who was captaining the side. Without being a captain, he was amazingly well, was Asad Shah with the bat overnight. Scored a blistering 100 of just 25. Asad Shah, the captain, in very good form. And his partner Fahad Mia Channu seems to have struggled a little bit in the first innings. But we all know that he needs only 1 or 2 blows to get back in rhythm. Khurram Rabada has been very good with his bowling efforts so far in this competition. So Clifton Papulars trail by 4 runs. It's going to be a very good game of cricket, what we can expect. What do you make of it, Kainat?
Well, absolutely. This game is neck to neck, and the next 2 innings are going to decide. So it's going to be interesting as Asad got out early in the first one, and everyone's eyeing on his performance.
This time, no problems. My word, that is a class of a man in a supreme touch. Just lifting off the toes and bang, it goes all the way for maximum.
Absolutely. Well, at least we know that he is still in form. Any ball in his region will go out of the park. And another great shot. What a flick that was. Use of the wrist was perfect.
He makes batting look like so easy. Treat to watch on the eyes, effortless. Oh, play and a miss. Had that been connected, that would have been a screamer over covers. We've seen quite a few overnight.
Absolutely. Well, that would have been a treat to watch. Any shot that is over extra cover is always the most beautiful ones. But that is the plan, to bowl away on the wide lines.
Sliced it. That is high in the air. Will this be taken? No, it gets away from the fielders. And it's been eventually fielded inside. But they will take a couple of runs at least, if not more. I guess they've taken 3.
Well, as you said, Fahad is struggling a little bit, even though in the previous games we have seen him perform exceptionally well, but in the last few innings he has not scored that much and doesn't even seem confident, as he's only playing a supporting role throughout.
Yeah, rightly pointed out, Kainat. In the last couple of games, this is what we saw from Fahad. He was just happy to give the strike to his partner Asad, who on the other hand was doing most of the damage. It was miles in the air and away from the fielders. Umpires just checking out whether he touched the skirtings by the time ball was in his hands. Looked close. It's always going to be a close. He saved a run there. Good effort. Umar Bhatt was the fielder. Fahad going to be on strike for the first time. This time doesn't waste even a second to put that away. He was ready for it and he doesn't hold back. Gets his first 6.
Well, that was a very quick shot by us, Fahad. Well, I've seen whenever he puts his hat backwards, he starts performing. Is there some luck kind of thing, maybe?
I don't know exactly, but things go this way, as you have absorbed. And the bowler at the same stage is getting it wrong there.
Well, honestly speaking, it's getting colder by the day, by the night, and it gets harder to even hold the tape ball. It really hits hard.
Well, you got to work for your plans. You got to work on your plans as a bowler who is bowling to somebody like Fahad. You know, he's a tall fellow. It will be hard for him to get underneath those Yorker type of deliveries. But at the same time, being a bowler, you have to be careful with your lines as well. That's good delivery. Play and a miss. Oh, even wide. Not happy. Right then, it's all happening in the ground, the colorful crowd. This is what we can witness more often than not in this season 4. Jahazeb, the left armer, will shear the attack. He was impressive in the first innings. Just bowling a little short and helping it on its way round the corner, eventually into the boundary. It took some time, but in the end trickled away for a 4.
Well, now Fahad is getting the momentum back. It was not a full swinging shot, but a good start to Fahad.
I will take it. It wasn't a convincing one, but it was there for the taking. Poor length. I don't think there was much problem with the line, but length has to be precise as well against this fellow. Just like that. If you get your length right, you will be able to keep him quiet, because we saw him in the first innings as well, the bowler Jahazeb, when he was bowling consistently those Yorkers from this angle. He was able to keep Fahad quiet.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a tall guy. It's always hard to get that length. It's easier for him to play any shorter deliveries or anything in front of him in his zone. But Yorkers are always difficult for the taller guys.
Will be more productive for the bowler if he can keep that away from the off stump. Just like that. It was on the 5th stump and they're appealing for a catch here. I don't think that was in the air.
Well, they were just trying. They knew it's not out.
Yeah, he's laughing as well. Fahad knows that was a bomb ball.
Also, if we look at Fahad's stance as well, I mean, it's not really, he's not too much down. He's upright. He's mostly upright. So that's why it's get even harder to play all those Yorkers.
And the other thing is that he shuffles across, Kainat. Doesn't seem to be solid at the crease. Always see him moving, shuffling across here and there. And that makes life tough for him if the ball is on and about that off-stump channel at the Yorker length. And if we saw him struggling. Normally he's one of the best operators with the bat in tight ball, but this is his weakness, to be honest. Sorry for Fahad's fans. We have spotted his weakness here.
And so have all the bowlers from Clifton, from Johar Jawans as well. I mean, so far they have bowled on the right line and lengths for Fahad. As we can see again, once again, the right line and lengths. Absolutely brilliant by Jahazeb. The execution has been on point. I think their plan is to just keep Asad away from the strike and make Fahad play as many dot balls as possible.
And it's been working so far, this plan. Only 23 and almost we're through to the second over.
Well, this is what happens when the games are live.
So last ball coming up. Oh, he's got it horribly wrong there. It's a thick outside edge. Well, what was he trying to do there? He was bowling okay. All of a sudden bowls a beamer. Must have slipped out of the hands.
Absolutely, and it's a no ball. Well, a free hit to Asad. Well, let's see. It's a free hit anyways. What's the point of even looking at?
Yeah, of course, because the height was the problem. Maybe he's okay there, but there you see, he's taken it at about throat height or even over throat. Did the batter Asad's, and it was a full toss. Always going to be a no ball. Here's a free hit. Ball slower, and it's been drilled hard. It's going towards the boundary, and the ball wins the race in the end. There was a chase in pursuit, and the fielder fails. 2 done. It's 31 for none. Lo and behold, Kafi Khalil, a renowned face in the music world, will be performing live on the last night of this KTPL, 29th December on Sunday, and without any tickets. You can watch him freely without paying anything. People want to watch him by using money, but this time around you can watch him freely. That's another big thing done by KTPL.
Absolutely. Well, it will be hell of a closing ceremony, and absolutely brilliant by Badar Expo Solutions organizing such great singers for the spectators, and it's going to be so much fun, the closing ceremony.
Here's the signal by the umpire as the power play is being done, the mandatory power play. Fahad is going to be on strike. That was outside the off stump. Idea was right, execution wasn't by Rabada.
Well, Fahad's still trying to warm up. 2 overs gone already. He is not warmed yet.
Needs to just shift gears now, because his side needs him to go big. Oh, didn't look good in executing that stroke, because normally if the ball is there, he's able to hit them away for the maximums over mid-wicket. Somewhat just seems to be a little out of form here, Fahad Miachannu.
Well, they've studied well, I would say. I mean, so far, all the games, I think Johar Jawans are the best team so far to read Asad and Fahad and bowl on the right line and lengths.
Oh, this guy is looking dangerous, but this time around doesn't get the connection of his liking, and it's a good catch by Omar Burt. He says that it was swirling.
Well, the ball is gripping a little bit on the deck as well, I think, because as you can see, Asad was not able to get the hold of that one, even though he did get all the power on that shot, but was caught on the boundary. That too, another thing to notice is there's a lot of breeze tonight, and this can be one reason as well. Asad Shah departs for 15, 31 for 6, Clifton Populars.
Back live. Hassan Painter at the crease starts out with that good drive on the onside, gets a single. Well, if you would have noticed in that last dismissal of Asad Shah, the ball did hold up on the surface, and this is what was pointed out a couple of nights before by a great fellow commentator Rana Ishfaq as well, that the ball seems to be just holding up a touch, not coming on the bat as quickly as the batters love to get. Another play and a miss struggle continues for Fahad.
Well, the hand-eye coordination is lacking. They should trying too hard to hit the maximum rather than what Fahad should do is just stay with the basics and play through the line.
They lead by 31 runs at this point. Make that 37 because that has sailed into the stands, into the crowd for the maximum.
Well, this one was in his zone, just right in front of him, making full use of any ball that comes towards him in the stumps. Another great shot by Fahad. Maybe this is the time he should take off and start hitting all those boundaries.
Yeah, he needs this sort of lift. The way he's going with his batting seems to be struggling on 18 of 10 deliveries. Full toss, clipped away nicely in the gap. One bounce over the ropes. So a good finish to the over by Fahad here. 3 done, it's 45 for 1. And with that, it's going to be a change in the commentary. Rana Ashfaq alongside Danish Anis will tell you more about it.
Thanks a lot, FS and Kainat Imtiaz. 45 for 1, the Clifton Populars in their second innings. Good evening, Danish bhai.
Good evening, Rana Ashfaq. Fahad Miachannu batting on 22 of 11, and we think he's not up to the mark today. Talk about having a reputation. You've spoilt us, Fahad Miachannu.
Absolutely. Fahad Miachannu, that we know, it doesn't look like. But he can go mad at any stage of the game. And still, they've got 18 balls left. Who knows?
Some would argue that he's already playing pretty well, batting at a strike rate of 200 runs. Yeah. Clifton Populars lead by 41 here. They will be looking forward to put up something like 90 odd.
Yes, they are in a very good position to get another 50, even 60. And you rightly mentioned, a strike rate of 200 is not bad at all. Farman is the one who will start the new over. But kind of a batsman he is, or Azacha is, we usually expect that they should play at the strike rate of 400 or at least 300.
Yeah, Penda is super impressive too. Once he starts going, he will not forgive you. But Farman has been pretty good in the first innings. It won't be easy against him.
41 is their effective lead or the score. And this is driven away straight to the onside. .46 for 1 in 3.1 over. K. Asif is also around, and I reckon he will bring cup of tea for us. Very nice fellow, very jolly one. He did get his boot in that.
Yes. I've had my share of tea today. It's quite windy today, and there's some extra zip in the chilly wind tonight.
Absolutely, absolutely. I sat outside the com box for a little while, and the cool wind was going across, and my cotton cloths were tugging with the wind. That's in there safely well.
Yeah, I got a feel for it while I was at the toss, and I've been inside since then. I was like, I did not sign up for this.
It is better to stay in.
Yeah, we have 4 more days to go, Rana Ashfaq, and I would like to finish this tournament
Yeah. The weather is changed. In Karachi, we usually don't see cold weather like this, but because now it's the fag end of the December, and in January and February, almost in every part of our country, it gets colder a bit. And Hassan has hit that one away. Fielder is there. Oh, he did not able to catch that one, but at the same time, it's gone for 4 as well, at least I reckon.
Yeah, that was a good attempt. It was a little too high for him. Probably someone taller, someone like Fahad Chunu would have taken that chest high.
Watch that again. He was going forward. Bat was going forward. Feet were not moving, but still he hit it that, and there we see. I think it's a 6. Yes, quite right. Because ball slipped out of his hand and then dropped outside the skirtings, and there you see umpire lofting his arms to signal it a 6, and it also has brought the 50 up for the Clifton Popular.
Yasin Penda hit that really hard. It did well as far as the elevation is concerned. Barely made it across. But that should give him a lot of confidence. We've seen batters thrive when they have the momentum on their side.
Penda has a very positive body language too. Got big broad shoulders. And it goes again. Fielder down there, who blocked it all right, and then sending a throw to the keeper. Single is taken.
Yeah, doesn't stay balanced when he's hitting them. Quite unlike Fahad Chinnu. His feet stay planted on the crease. He maintains his balance, keeps his posture. Such a classical player. And then you see him play some unorthodox shots as well, like the last 6 he hit of the previous innings.
No doubt about that. Now they are leading by exactly 50 runs. They are still looking for some firework from Fahad Channu. And here he goes. Here he goes. That's Fahad Channu. We know. What a good shot. Right out of the meter of the bat. And he puts that away magnificently.
Yeah, that was a gift for Fahad Channu. It was a full toss. And when it's in his zone, all he needs to do is show it the face of the bat. How well has he timed that? Did not try to hit it too hard.
Beautiful shot. Right straight down the ground. In the moment it left the bat, that was a 6.
Once again, the balance that we were talking about.
Again, spot on, Danish. That's why he is the great of the game of tape ball cricket. And it goes again. That's a flat 6. And it struck straight to the net, which is there outside the boundary. And that is some hit. Middle that away beautifully.
Yeah, that was a screamer from Fahad Channu. Oh, how well that did he hit that. Forget elevation. I was flying.
That was traveling like an express train. What a beautiful shot. 4 gone, 66 for 1.
Clifton Populars surely have the firepower to change the complexion of the game in a couple of overs. And by that, I mean they may still reach a target of 100 or above here.
Given these two batters, if they stay till to the last ball, surely they will get about 100 at least. Because Fahad Channu now, the way he played last 2 strokes, I think he will not sort of bog down in upcoming balls.
Yeah, let's not forget they scored 39 against Majid Goli yesterday of 1 over. and then 42 in the last over of the innings, which is what took their total to an ungettable position.
Yeah, absolutely. Khawar Raja has been given the responsibility to bowl at Hassan and Fahad, and it will be a test of him as well, because both batters will look to score as quickly as they can from now on. Hassan bareheaded, not wearing anything on his head, and usually he doesn't wear anything on his head. Full toss, that's a bad ball. It has to be a no ball. It's going to cost them a couple of runs and free hit. Oh my.
Look at Fahad Channu. He wanted him to hit that one as well. The standards this guy sets for himself and his teammates. Just exceptional.
Yeah, he's probably telling his partner that you wasted that one. We would have got 8 runs out of it while we got just 2 instead. Khawar with a free hit to Hassan Panda. Oh, Hassan really had a go at that one, but no connection was made.
Hassan Penda needs to learn a few tricks from Fahad Channu. A change of bat may work. It always does for table stars, trust me on it. I mean, whatever problems they have in the middle, it's either because of the bat or the ball.
Yeah, and it might work for the bowler as well at times. He whipped it away and whipped it away straight down the throat of the fielder, who was there at the deep square leg boundary, has taken a catch, and Khawar gets a wicket here, and Hassan Penda has to depart.
And Nasser did really well there because it was travelling. It was off Fahad Channu's bat, which was in Hassan's hand. So it was travelling in a similar manner. He took that really well.
It didn't go straight down to his throat. He had to run bit side on. A good catch was taken. Hassan Qadir goes for 9. It's 2 down for 68.
Did he just take Fahad Channu's bat with him? He should have at least given it back. It was doing wonders for him.
Yeah, he had to give it back. I think Fahad Channu is quite satisfied with Hassan's bat. He probably didn't ask to give my bat back. Otherwise, he would have given him back, at least.
You could give Fahad Channu a toothpick and he would still hit them for 6s.
That reminded me the great sentences of Jeffrey Boycott. Once he was commentating for Test Match Special and said, Sunil Gavaskar, I would have played Abid Ali and Eknath Solkar with a stick of rhubarb. That's the kind of fast bowlers you used to have, Gavaskar, in those days. Nowadays, you're having good bowlers.
Yeah, what a legend.
Yeah, he talked about fast bowlers. India did have good spin bowlers in those days as well. And that is going down towards the boundary and has gone to the boundary for welcome runs.
They needed some sort of runs here. We had a dot delivery in the form of a wicket falling. Tahir Nazir is an experienced pro. I first heard about him when I got to know he's Rohil Nazir's brother. But he's got his recognition as well from tape ball cricket.
Down the ground he goes. And straight into the hands it ended. Another wicket for Khawar.
This is turning out to be a really good over from the Jawans. Hats off to Khawar for making sure he does not leak too many runs. He's just given away 6 in this over till now. And he bags his second wicket. This is just special from Khawar.
Khawar is doing a very good job, not only for himself but also for his team. Tahir goes for 4, 72 for 3. Good performance from Johar Jawans, and I think they are in a very good chance to win this match. They are in with a very good chance to beat Clifton Popular. Wasim is the newcomer. He is joining Fahad Mia Channu. And Khabar has 2 for 6. It has been a nice piece of bowling.
Yeah, Wasim coming onto the crease now. Got a first ball duck in the first innings. He would want to do better here. His team needs some runs from him. Just 7 more deliveries to go. Surely they need at least 3 to 4 sixes here. At least just to set it up better.
Oh, he threw his bat at that one. A very good over by Khabar in which he took 2 wickets. 5 done, 3 down for 72.
Imagine Fadmia Channu's frustration standing at the non-striker's end there. For that full over, 6 deliveries would have been so heavy on him. Saw 2 wickets fall down, not too many runs being scored, just letting go of the initiative that he's provided for his team. He's on 35 of 14.
Yeah, had he got the strike in that over, he would have farmed the bowling. But now he got 6 balls left because now Fahad is on strike. And I reckon surely he will farm the bowling. Jahazeb is the one.
Calling for 6 sixes, are we?
It looks a bit tough, judging by the momentum and the tempo which Clifton Popular is having in this match. It doesn't look like they're going to get 6 sixes, but yeah, Fahad can do anything.
Let's not forget, Jahazeb has been super impressive today in both the innings.
Yeah.
He's super quick. He mixes it up with those variations. Will not be easy. But Fadmia Channu is not Fadmia Channu because it's been easy. That's one.
He's a very special commodity, Fahad Mia Channu. He puts that away for 4 and starts off the over with the boundary.
Yeah, it's amazing how he changes roles. No more classical stuff anymore. This is a typical tape ball shot. Just a short arm jab there.
Quickly got his wrist into play and then just worked it away towards the deep backward square leg for a 4. He reaches up to 39. Now in a position where he can get a half century. 11 short of what would be a good half century because wickets were falling at the other end. Not only he strayed at the wicket but also scored some valuable runs, and he goes again, and that is going to go all the way. That is gone all the way for a magnificent 6, 10 out of 2 balls in this over, and now Fahad is getting into his own.
What reflexes, and how beautifully does he get into the position to hit it towards the onside. He shuffled across, made sure he took it on his legs and just guided the ball. It was just a mere tap.
Effortlessly played, I would say. Absolutely effortlessly played, and a beautiful 6. Made it look so beautiful in the eyes. Beautiful shot.
He just asked the umpire how many balls left. 4, sir. 4 sixes.
Surely he would want to hit 4 sixes in a row, and he goes again. Here's another one. 2 sixes in a row and a boundary before. So Fahad Mia Channu gets up to 51, I reckon, with that 6. Yes, he has scored his half century in just 17 ball, and now his strike rate is 300.
That is absolutely insane. But 3 more to come. And I'm feeling hopeful here. He is looking adamant.
He knew that he had hit a 6 the moment he played that stroke. That's why he walked a bit like a loin and then came back to his crease to take the next one. Bowler is under the big scrutiny here now. Driven that. Fielder is there who does cut it off, but they're going back for the second. Have they made it or not? We will have to see.
They wouldn't mind even if it's a wicket falling down here because Fahad had to come back on strike. They wouldn't mind losing a run or even Wasim lefty. It seemed like he got in.
Fahad Mia Channu playing his role outstandingly in this over. Already has taken 18 out of 4 balls. Score has gone up to 90. 86 is the lead. 2 balls, 2 sixes will get it up to 98.
How does the target of 99 sound to you, Rana Ashfaq? It sounds pretty darn good to me.
Damn good, because they were good bowlers as well. This one is played away. Oh, very good, sensible running. First, they made sure that Fahad Mia Channu arrived at the crease and then Wasim left his crease. Oh my, sensible cricket.
Talk about sacrificing yourself and your wicket for your star batter. Wasim lefty was ready to do it. He wanted to do it. He was asking for it because he did not leave his crease till Fahad got back in it. And he didn't care if he got back to his or not.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Now, with the ball to go, they have gone up to 92. 88 is the lead. As we were talking about the target, I think 94, 93 even. I think has to be a very competitive one. The way Clifton Popular's bowlers are performing, I think they will take it and they will try their level best to defend it.
Just one more ball to go here. Will it be a 6? It can be. There is a 90% chance. You've got to give Fahad Mia Channu a 90% chance of scoring a 6.
Last ball of this innings. What a good shot. That was a good delivery, but equally well played by Fahad Mia Channu. He picked up a boundary, and 96 where they finished off the innings for the loss of 3 wickets, and they've got a lead of 92. So 93 is the victory target for Johar Jawans.
How in the world can you dig that one out and hit it on the onside for a 4? Oh my word. That is just special. Fahad Mia Channu ends up on 59 of 20 deliveries. Wasim once again did not bother the scorers too much. But this has been another special innings from the monster, from Mia Channu. He's such a special talent. Commands authority, plays for his team, plays sensibly. And even though we've said that you won't find too many consistent batters in tape ball cricket, here is an example of someone who is consistent. And he's been consistently scoring runs for his team. And with that, we have a change in the comm box. I'll be handing over the proceedings to 2 amazing individuals, Mr. Falak Sher and someone who ensures that we keep on having fun and don't get bored in the comm box, Mr. Asif. Over to you, boys.
Thank you, Danish Anisha and Rana Ashfaq. And there you see some of the highlights. Fahad Mia Channu seems to have struggled a touch with the start, but after that, he has done what he does usually. Played a blistering knock of 59 runs with just 20 deliveries. It was a treat to watch in the end, Asif.
Very good batting. And of course that FMC is familiar for those kinds of shots. The good thing is that Jawans, they were good in catching. And that was huge maximum. Watch it again. That's not the replay, but another shot.
Yeah, even along the carpet when he was going, he was timing the ball superbly. There you are, standout performer Fahad, 59 of 20 deliveries. A little start yet again for the captain, but just couldn't capitalize. Managed 96 in 6 overs. 11 extras were conceded by Johar Jawans. And here are the bowling efforts. Howard was the pick of the bowler. Surprisingly, 2 wickets in his only over that he bowled. Khurram Rabada went for few, but he has taken a wicket as well. And rest were wicketless and went the journey as well. And here we are. It's going to be Kafi Khalil in the closing ceremony, joining us here in this DHA Sports Club Moin Khan Academy. 29th December is the date. Don't forget, come and join us. It will be a fun Asif.
Yeah, Kafi Khalil. Kahani Suno. Yeah, what a song that is. And in the closing ceremony on 29th of December, of course, we encourage you to come here, enjoy with us, dance with us. Me and Efes Malik will be at the in the stands and we'll be dancing together.
And we will welcome every spectator with open arms because there are no any charges. You don't have to spend any money. You have to just get here and it's all free for you. You don't have to buy any ticket. Normally people have to buy tickets when Kafi Khalil's in the concert. It's a Geo Super production, technical expertise, Channel Tech Sports production. Coming live, all the action, all the way from DHA Sports Club, Moin Khan Academy, Karachi. The 2 opening batters of Johar Jawans, Chota Wiki and Nasser Pathan. Chota Wiki didn't have a very good evening so far. Went for naught in his first innings, whereas Pathan got some runs, but he too, in the majority of his innings, struggled big time. So will be a test for both of these opening batters, how they go about the job.
Chota Wiki got out on a very first delivery from Asif Pathan. That was a very good Yorker, and we were discussing that what happened actually. But now this is the time that Chota Wiki, a big innings due on you, especially in this tournament. I had a chat with him last night as well. He is worried about his performances. See, when you're a big name and when you're a big fish, everybody's asking you, "Aap kya kar rahe hain?" What are you doing, isn't it?
Quite right, and Nasser Pathan will be his partner. Obviously, when you have a huge reputation, you have to just back that old stuff which is against your name, and every time it's not that easy. It goes with all of the greats, doesn't it? You see even somebody like Virat Kohli mostly out of touch of late. Somebody like Babar Azam we saw struggling, even Stephen Smith.
Virat Kohli scored a century after a long time in last test in the second innings. And yes, with Babar Azam, everyone was including me, I was criticizing on his performances, especially in test cricket. And here we go, this is the Urdu com box, Naseem Rajput. And Yazdani, he's the owner of Johar Jawans.
He seems to be quite focused and relaxed, which is good to see. The owners of Johar Jawan, Mr. Yazdani alongside Naseem Rajput in the Urdu com box there. At the moment, focus is going to be on Chota Wiki.
and I'll be watching Kadir Kashmiri what's going on. And I think that you were supporting him. I do understand that he is such a top-notch bowler. But in this match, he is not up to the mark. He is not up to the mark.
Now, time will tell. You are, though, a prediction master, but I can tell you, Kadir Kashmiri is one of those who doesn't take much time to get himself back.
I will support him, and definitely I want him to prove me wrong.
That's all right. It's always a challenge with the UK, Asif, especially when you talk about creators at national level, on the media, different media platforms. We see you always imposing these sort of challenges, and I like them. This time it's in the air. Oh, that should have been taken. Should have been taken.
That was a very good delivery. Even Vicky is enjoying with Kadir Kashmiri. And I wonder that why Wasim lefty didn't dive. That was a crucial wicket.
Yeah, should have dived. Because we all know that Kadir Kashmiri was struggling a little bit. He tried to stop that ball. I wonder if that was a bomb ball. This time picks him away, and picks him away handsomely does Pathan. Misery for Kashmiri continues.
Well, that was a very, very good shot. It was a half volley and dispatched nicely. Look at the wrist work. It's been amazing. It's been amazing. And Kadir Kashmiri still in hot water.
Yeah, desperately needs to make a comeback here.
Otherwise, FS Malik will be in hot water.
There you see Ghulam Yazdani and Naseem Rajput from the other box. They seem to be quite relaxed, talking about the game and the aspects of KTPL. Straight to mid-off, no run there.
Better delivery from Kadir. His speciality is quick Yorker right up in the block hole. But he's missing his line since last night.
Yeah, he has to come back. This is what we are keeping our eyes on. He's much better bowler than this. And mind you, he's the bowler who took the first hat-trick of this season in the KTPL. But this time it's Pathan's carnival here in Karachi.
It's a gift for you, FS Malik.
I take them for the breakfast because I like that ball sailing over the boundary, because I get myself in business in the comebacks.
Well, do remember this is Kadir Kashmiri.
Yeah, he is Kadir Kashmiri, but I'm not his coach anyways.
Well, that was a very good shot. And now, FS Malik is giving up because Kadir Kashmiri, he's not getting his line back. Good luck, Kashmiri.
Well, look, that was a good over. Only 13 runs given, 14 with that single. Right then, it's 14 for none after first over, and it's going to be Asif Pathan to bowl the second over of the innings. He needs 79 runs of the last 5 overs. Johar Jawans. Pathan bowled brilliantly in the first innings. It was Pathan to Pathan and drilled hard by Nasir. Well capped in the deep. 2 runs taken nevertheless.
Yes, they're enjoying this cricket. And again, this is Ghulam Yazdani, the owner of Johar Jawans, along with one and only the media director of KTPL, Naseem Rajput. So 79 now, they're required to win this game. But good thing is that Cliftons, they are very good in the fielding.
Magnificent. It really is magnificent because it was always going away from him with that line and angle, but somehow he's managed to get under that and cleared Fahad Alam, who was at the long on boundary for yet another maximum.
Very, very good shot. Asif missed the line and Nasir said, yes, I'm here. A length delivery, an early pick. Timing was perfect and got the distance over the long on boundary for the maximum.
It's a good comeback delivery, touch slower in pace and managed to get it up on the block hole as well. He knows it, Pathan.
Well, Jawans are still in the game. 79 on 27 deliveries. This is showing 30 deliveries. No, this is wrong. 1.3 overs been bowled. So technically 27 deliveries, yeah.
And this time hit hard. That one hit like a bullet to the fence.
What a good shot that was. A proper pull shot. He picked up so nicely. And yes, in the end, fielder tried very well. A full length dive, but he wasn't able to stop it because it was very, very quick. Look at this shot. Oh yes, good effort.
Yeah, was in with a chance because that was hit with ferocious power. He is a powerful lad, is Pathan. And when he hits them, they do tend to stay hit. Pathan to Pathan again. Overcompensating.
Well, something is with this slide. They're showing the score. It's JJ needs 79 runs from 30 deliveries. No. 10 deliveries been bowled now. And something is going wrong there.
Oh, he's picked him off the length. One bounce over the boundary for yet another boundary by Pathan here. 4 runs.
Very good over so far. 18 from it. Jawans. They're playing like Jawans this time. Targeted square leg area. 4 runs.
Families are there. Always you can watch them enjoying the contest. Oh, that is a proper connection. And the result is even better because this time it's a sixer.
Stunning shot. Again, that was a similar kind of delivery. This time the connection was much better and got the distance over the mid-wicket boundary for a maximum 38 without any loss.
That's the signal by the umpire for the power play. We hardly been able to watch Chota Wiki on strike in the first power play, which was dominated by Pathan, Nasser Pathan. He's on 35 of just 10 deliveries. Last over was a productive one for Johar Jawans, yielding 24 runs. And that brings Saddam Shah. His tape ball name is Saddam Shah, but his original name is Ali Imran. Ali Imran was very impressive in the last stint. First innings, picked up a couple of wickets. Will be bowling to Chota Wiki. He picks him away, and he picks him away for the maximum, does Chota Wiki. His first of the night, but it's not a bad one, Asif.
Well, now he's supporting Nasser, who's already on 35, just faced 10 deliveries. And Chota Wiki joins the party with his maximum in a stylish way. It was over the long off. Very, very good shot.
Yeah, the margin for error is very small for the bowlers. And this time he picks him on the onside. It's a high ball, and it goes all the way for the maximum into the stands. Chota Wiki seems to be finding some form, finding some rhythm. 50 comes up with that 6.
And now each and everything is getting changed in the favor of Johar Jawans. Nasser, he was hitting so nicely, but this time Chota Wiki. Earlier I said that an inning due on him in this tournament. They haven't won any game so far. 43 on 22. And do remember, I have predicted for Clifton Populous.
One of those rare occasions when your prediction might be in trouble.
Well, it doesn't matter, of course. Every day is not Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah, when it is not Sunday, then it is not fun day for at least Asif.
I enjoy it all the time. Even I enjoy when my prediction went wrong. I enjoy it that time as well. So it doesn't matter. Don't be dejected. Just enjoy this batting. Look at this shot. Amazing with the straight bat. Went like a bullet. Another boundary.
Yeah, he's rocketed away down the ground as Chota Wiki. He's only a Chota Wiki, but he's got a big bat in his hands. And this time he lets his bat do some damage to Ali Imran's bowling. He knows they're out of the tournament, but needs to finish well. Attempted Yorker. 18 in this over so far with 2 balls to go. Ali Imran, who's been very impressive in the first innings, under the pump here, a touch against Chotawiki. He goes over the top again and he finds the fence again. While it's been very hard to control somebody like Chotawiki when he's in this sort of mood. Third 6 in the over and a boundary as well.
Well, Chotawiki proving me wrong. Thank you very much. I loved it. This time he has targeted mid-wicket area. So this over, now you could see 2 sixes, a boundary, then another 6.
Kias, if he's not proving you wrong, to be precise, you were saying an innings is due.
I'm talking about Johar Jawans. I'm not talking about Chotawiki.
You are street smart, Kiasif. So expensive over by Ali Imran comes to an end. 25 of that over. 63 for none after 3. Right then, it's 63 for none after 3 overs. 30 more runs required by Johar Jawans in the last 3 overs. The required run rate is just 10 runs per over. Shouldn't be a problem because both of the batters at the crease looking very dangerous, hitting at will. This time doesn't manage to get the elevation. Let's go downstairs and see who is with Muzammil this time.
Thank you very much, and finally the long wait is over and I have been joined on the sidelines by Sayyid Nadir, Director Top Link. यकीनी तौर पे एक मोटिवेशन है कि जिस ब्रांड को, जिस मैनेजमेंट को आपने सपोर्ट किया एज ए स्पॉन्सर, वो एक ऐसी चीज़ प्रोड्यूस करने में कामयाब हुई है जो कि स्ट्रीट स्टार्स को एक आइडेंटिटी दे रही है.
Yes, exactly. Assalamu alaikum. The way they are organizing the tournament, it's really wonderful. मतलब they इस लेवल पे इस तरह की competitive environment के साथ too good. मतलब it's really amazing.
खुद भी आप क्रिकेट खेलते हैं?
मैंने क्रिकेट खेली है बहुत और बड़ा मुझे शौक था क्रिकेट के हवाले से, लेकिन इस लेवल पे क्रिकेट मैं जो देख रहा हूँ टेप बॉल की, it's quite amazing.
क्या चीज़ ने आपको मोटिवेट किया स्पेशली कि आप जोहर साहब के साथ ऑन बोर्ड आएँ और KTPL को सपोर्ट करें?
इस लेवल पे मैं हमेशा जो हार्ड बॉल की क्रिकेट थी बहुत खेली मैंने. इस लेवल पे टेप बॉल के हवाले से मैंने इतना ज़्यादा ऑर्गेनाइज और इतना सपोर्टिव इन्वायरमेंट और इतनी कंपेटिटिव क्रिकेट नहीं देखी है. और जो मैं 3-4 साल से ऑब्ज़र्व कर रहा हूँ और जो जोहेर जिस तरह इस चीज़ को मैनेज करें, इट्स क्वाइट अमेजिंग. इट्स टोटली आउटस्टैंडिंग टू मी.
यहाँ पर एक से बढ़कर एक प्लेयर खेल रहा है, तो मैं लोगों से पूछना चाहता हूँ जो भी इंटरव्यू के लिए आता है कि यार आपका फेवरेट कौन सा है, क्योंकि यहाँ पर इन प्लेयर्स की मैसिव फैन फॉलोइंग है. आपका कौन सा फेवरेट?
मेरा तो फेवरेट असद शाह है, मेरी टीम का कैप्टन है और मैं स्पॉन्सर हूँ अपनी टीम का. एंड ही इज़ डूइंग वेरी गुड जॉब एंड ही इज़ आउटस्टैंडिंग.
असद शाह के फैंस हर जगह हैं और हों भी क्यों ना, कल जिस तरीके से सेंचुरी लगाई और इससे पहले वो जिस तरीके से खेलते हैं. Now it's time to go back to the Combox to enjoy this match.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Muzammil, and thank you, Nasir Pathan, says Nasir Pathan, because that is another swat to the boundary for the maximum. He's not stopping yet, nearing a half century. On 47 of 13 delivery, and have a look at that last blow outside the off stump. Had to fetch that, and he fetched that in style, swatted away for another 6. Oh, full toss, he's got it wrong, can't get past the man at 45. Wasim lefty was there. It's going to be a no ball, I get the feeling from here, because it was quite high. Yes, it is. So now it's going to be a freebie for Pathan to get to his half century. That'll make it a little more easy. There you go. Full toss, hits hard, gets it on the full, onto the fence. What a way to get to your half century. Well played, sir.
Well, it's amazing. This is Nasir Khan. Just from 15 deliveries. Congratulations. Full toss and dispatched over the mid wicket in the cow corner, I beg your pardon, for a maximum. Very, very good shot.
Oh, was there a little tickle onto that one? It was a good comeback delivery to finish the over. 4 done, 84 for none. 9 required by Johar Jawans. There it is, the signal for the final power play. Just 9 runs required now. That shows how well have they batted, both of them. Waqas, Chota Wiki and Nasir Pathan were not able to get themselves going throughout the tournament so far. But when almost nothing left in this tournament for them, they have just decided to finish things off with something to cheer. Qadir Kashmiri back into the attack. Starts out with a big wide there outside the off. So his struggle seems to be not finishing yet.
Well, the problem is that when I said earlier that he was not up to the mark from last one day, you said it was that day gone. Let's talk about tonight.
Yeah, same day
thing
for
is,
him.
same thing is happening tonight as well. It means somewhere is problem. Might be he's under pressure. Might be the most important thing is that he's not executing his perfect Yorkers. This is a huge concern for me. I'm keep repeating this sentence. It's a huge, huge concern for me.
Yeah, of course. For a bowler of his caliber, if he's offline and off focus for the last 2 nights, which means that there are some lapse in concentration, and somewhere along the line seems to be just losing the plot as does the fielder on that occasion.
Well, now each and everything is gone. Even if he had taken that catch, the difference wasn't there because they've already won this game. 2 remaining on 10 deliveries. Almost for me, 90%. Johar Jawans, they're the favorites. So the problem is I haven't seen this line before outside the off stump, bowling short pitch deliveries or bowling glance deliveries. Tonight, Qadir Kashmiri is a different Qadir Kashmiri.
Play and a miss this time.
Well, thank you very much, Johar Jawans, proving me wrong.
Yeah, I've heard from my co-commentator Qasim Sheikh that this is going to be one of those rare occasions when your prediction sorely going to the dust.
Well, I'm so happy that they're proving me wrong. I'm extremely happy for them.
Oh, that is a beauty by Pathan to finish things off in style and richly deserved to hit those winning runs there. Nasir Pathan is the man.
Nasir Pathan, you beauty. And without any doubt, he's the player of the match for me. What a shot that was once again. And a poor delivery from Qadir Kashmiri. Congratulations. First victory for Jawans. And of course, the moment they could enjoy now.
There's the drum beater, and finally we see some smile on Waqas Sher Chota Vicky's face. The captain of Johar Jawans. They're out of this tournament, but at least they've been able to get their first victory in this campaign. And here's the happy owner, Ghulam Yazdani. Looked out of sorts tonight, did Clifton Poplars, normally a very good side, at number 2 on the table after Malir Malangs, but completely outplayed tonight by Johar Jawans, thanks to the brilliance of Pathan, Nasir Pathan and Chota Vicky with the bat. Handshakes all around. After the match, always you see that. Basit lefty on your screen for Geo Jawans. Mer Butt there. There are the highlights of the run chase. Started off with a bang and continued his merry way when he was helped with some poor bowling by Clifton Populars. They've been feeding him there on and about middle stump and onside. Chota Vicky in between hit some lusty blows to Ali Imran especially, and Asif Pathan was taken to the cleaners by Nasir Pathan. Battle of Pathans won by the batsman Nasir, and this is how he hit those winning runs. Big 6 over square leg. Here's the batting card. The openers doing the job, winning the match by 10 wickets, 32 to Vicky and blistering 59 to Nasir Pathan of just 18 deliveries. Bowlers toiled hard, especially Qadir Kashmiri went for 27. Asif Pathan went for 45 in his 2 overs, whereas Ali went for 25 in the only over he bowled. Here's the match summary for you. 95 in the first innings by Clifton Poplars. In reply, taking a lead of 4 runs, Johar Jawans, and then Clifton Poplar managing 96 runs, and the target that they set was chased by 10 wickets. A comprehensive win for Johar Jawans. It's time to take a short break, and when we will come back, we will bring you the presentation ceremony.
यूबीएल अमीन कराची टेप बॉल प्रीमियर लीग सीजन 4 के 22nd मैच की प्रेजेंटेशन सेरेमनी में नसीम राजपूत, पाकिस्तान के पहले स्पोर्ट्स चैनल जियो सुपर और वो तमाम 122 ममालिक के जहां हमारी ट्रांसमिशन जा रही हैं और उसके साथ साथ आप जितने लोग भी यहाँ डीएचए स्पोर्ट्स क्लब मोइन खान अकेडमी में मौजूद हैं, आप तमाम लोगों को खुशामदीद कहता है। ज़बरदस्त मुकाबले 4th सीज़न में जारी हैं इस यूबीएल अमीन कराची टेप बॉल प्रीमियर लीग में। कोई कुछ नहीं कह सकता कि कौन सी टीम कब किसको शिकस्त दे दे। कल का मैच आपको याद होगा कि जब 102 रन्स के बड़े मार्जिन से डिफेंडिंग चैंपियन क्लिफ्टन पॉपुलर ने मलीर मलंग्स को शिकस्त दी थी, जो इस इवेंट में कोई मैच नहीं हारी हुई थी 102 रन्स के मार्जिन से। लेकिन आज वही डिफेंडिंग चैंपियन क्लिफ्टन पॉपुलर को जौहर जवान्स बाय यजदानी, जो कोई मैच नहीं जीती थी, 10 विकेट से शिकस्त दी। वेरी वेल प्लेड जौहर जवान्स बाय यजदानी, जिन्होंने आज क्लिफ्टन पॉपुलर को 10 विकेट के बड़े मार्जिन से हराया और इवेंट में अपनी कामयाबी हासिल की। हमारे साथ प्रेजेंटेशन सेरेमनी में मौजूद हैं पाकिस्तान के फॉर्मर टेस्ट क्रिकेटर, सीनियर वाइस प्रेसिडेंट कराची टेप बॉल प्रीमियर लीग मिस्टर तौसीफ अहमद। विथ हिम प्राउड ऑनर ऑफ जौहर जवान्स बाय यजदानी मिस्टर गुलाम यजदानी। बहुत मुबारक हो आपको यजदानी भाई, आज की शानदार जीत। और इन्होंने कहा था 5 ओवर में टीम मैच जीतेगी, टीम 4 ओवर में जीत गई। एंड विथ हिम टीम ऑनर ऑफ क्लिफ्टन पॉपुलर मिस्टर सलमान अली रोशन। थैंक यू वेरी मच सलमान साहब, आपका भी बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। सबसे पहले मैं आज की लूजिंग टीम के कैप्टन को मदऊ करूंगा। कल बड़ी धुएंधार सेंचुरी स्कोर की थी असद शाह, तालियां होनी चाहिए बहुत सारी। असद शाह की कल सेंचुरी सबको याद है। असद, ज़बरदस्त किस्म की आपकी टीम खेल रही थी, लेकिन पिछला मैच जीते, उससे पहले मैच हारे। ऐसा लग रहा है कि टीम्स बहुत ही कॉम्पिटिटिव है इस सीज़न में।
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। जी बिल्कुल नसीम भाई, जैसा कि ड्राफ्टिंग में ही मैंने आपको कहा था, इस बार कंपटीशन बहुत ज़बरदस्त है। आप किसी टीम को भी लेज़ी नहीं ले सकते। मेरे ख्याल में ऑन द पेपर वन ऑफ द बेस्ट टीम थी। इनके साथ अनलकी रही, 4 मैचेस हारे, तो ये पार्ट ऑफ गेम में चलते रहता है। कुछ गलतियाँ हमसे हुई हैं। नासिर पठान, छोटे विक्की, खासकर मेहर बट एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी अच्छा खेले, जिसकी वजह से हम लोग मैच हार गए।
और ख़ास तौर पे आज आपकी बॉलिंग भी उस तरीके से नहीं चली। अगर बैटिंग ने पैचेस में परफॉर्म किया, फहद मियाँ चन्नू दोनों इनिंग में आखिरी ओवर तक गए, लेकिन बहुत बड़ा स्कोर नहीं दे सके।
जी बिल्कुल नसीम भाई, लेकिन आज बैटिंग के लिए थोड़ी कंडीशन मुख्तलिफ थी। आज हवा बहुत ज़्यादा चल रही थी, तो जिस तरीके हमने 94
ये तो छोटा विकी के लिए भी थी, नासिर पठान के लिए भी थी।
एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी अच्छा खेले वो जब भी जीत।
थैंक यू वेरी मच असद शाह, विश यू अ वेरी गुड लक। टीम कैप्टन क्लिफ्टन पॉपुलर असद शाह, कल शानदार सेंचुरी स्कोर की, जो KTPL की तारीख की भी पहली सेंचुरी है। और अब आज की विनिंग टीम के कैप्टन वकास शेर छोटा विकी। बहुत सारी तालियां छोटा विकी के लिए। बिलाखिर कुफर टूटा खुदा खुदा करके। टीम अच्छा भी खेल रही थी, लेकिन उस तरह परफॉर्म नहीं कर पा रही थी। छोटा विकी।
जी नसीम भाई, हमारे लिए जीत बहुत ज़रूरी थी, क्योंकि हम पहले 4 मैच हार चुके थे। एक मोमेंटम बनाने के लिए टूर्नामेंट तो हम वैसे टूर्नामेंट से तो बाहर हो ही गए थे, लेकिन एक जीत हमारे लिए फिर भी ज़रूरी थी, क्योंकि हम जाते टूर्नामेंट में एक अच्छी याद छोड़ना चाहते थे।
मैं वैसे अभी गुलाम यजदानी भाई, आपके टीम ऑनर, कैसा ख्याल रखा आपका, एंजॉय किया?
जी माशाल्लाह से उन्होंने बहुत अच्छा ख्याल रखा और हमने बहुत एंजॉय किया। बहुत ज़्यादा सपोर्ट किया उन्होंने आगे पेविलियन में। उन्होंने जिस तरह हम लूज़ किए हमने मैच पहले 4, लेकिन उन्होंने कभी इस तरह नहीं किया, हमें हमेशा आगे मोटिवेट किया।
और वो कह रहे हैं कि बहुत सारी चीज़ें हमने इस सीज़न से लर्न भी की हैं। आपने भी लर्न की होगी, क्योंकि टीम आपकी कमज़ोर नहीं थी, बहुत अच्छा नहीं खेल सकी, लेकिन आज हराया भी तो क्लिफ्टन पॉपुलर को।
हाँ जी माशाल्लाह से आज का जो क्रेडिट जाएगा वो नासिर पठान को जाएगा। जिस तरह से उसने स्टार्ट लिया, माशाल्लाह से दोनों इनिंग में आउटस्टैंडिंग बैटिंग की।
आउटस्टैंडिंग बैटिंग है। बहुत मुबारक हो आपको छोटा विकी। बड़ी शानदार जीत आज जौहर जवान्स बाय यजदानी की रही, और उन्होंने क्लिफ्टन पॉपुलर डिफेंडिंग चैंपियन को शिकस्त दी, जो कल 102 रन्स के बड़े मार्जिन से जीते थे। और अब बात होती है मैन ऑफ द मैच की। आज के इस मैच में कई ज़बरदस्त परफॉर्मेंस थी। उमर बट 53 ऑन 19 बॉल्स। फहद मियाँ चन्नू दोनों इनिंग्स में उनकी शानदार परफॉर्मेंस, 43 ऑन 21 बॉल्स एंड 59 ऑन 20 बॉल्स। लेकिन वो प्लेयर के जिसने आज जौहर भी दिखाए और जवान भी साबित किया, जौहर जवान्स बाय यजदानी के नासिर पठान। बहुत सारी तालियां नासिर के लिए। नासिर भाई, आज तो बैट खूब चला आपका और ज़बरदस्त किस्म की हिटिंग हमने देखी, और आपने ख़ास तौर पे कादिर काश्मीरी के ख़िलाफ़ जो स्टार्ट से अटैक किया उसने बहुत कॉन्फिडेंस दिया।
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। सबसे पहले अल्लाह का शुक्र अदा करना चाहता हूँ। पहले मैच से कोशिश कर रहे हैं लेकिन नहीं हो रहा था। अभी ये ज़ाहिर बात है टूर्नामेंट से आउट हो गए, लेकिन ज़ाहिर बात है कोशिश तो करनी है ना, हौसला नहीं छोड़ा। इसीलिए मैंने अपने कैप्टन को बोला है कि मैं ओपनर जाऊँगा आपके साथ और इंशाल्लाह करूँगा, हिम्मत नहीं हारी। सो अल्लाह ने मदद की और अल्लाह पाक ने कामयाब किया।
आपकी टीम हारती ज़रूर चली गई लेकिन आपने पैचेस में बहुत अच्छी क्रिकेट खेली। नासिर पठान, कहाँ लगा कि हमें इस चीज़ को अगले साल दूर करना है?
माशाल्लाह हमारी टीम बहुत अच्छी थी। मेरा कहना ये है कि पहले मैच से 5वें मैच तक मेरे ख्याल से हमारी बैटिंग ने वो परफॉर्म नहीं किया जो करना चाहिए था। यहाँ पर बॉलिंग माशाल्लाह बॉलर बहुत अच्छी की है। सो जारी बात है जहाँ कहीं बंदा मिस्टेक करता है तो मैच लूज़ कर जाता है।
मज़ा आ रहा है KTPL में?
जी माशाल्लाह बहुत मज़ा आ रहा है। मेरा फर्स्ट KTPL है माशाल्लाह। सो इख्तिताम अल्लाह पाक ने अच्छा कर दिया। मैं अल्लाह पाक का लाख लाख करोड़ बार शुक्र अदा करता हूँ।
बहुत बहुत ज़बरदस्त आपकी बैटिंग से हमने एंजॉय किया। नासिर पठान, आइए आप, तौसीफ अहमद साहब आप आगे आएंगे और मैन ऑफ द मैच ट्रॉफी पेश करेंगे नासिर पठान को। विनिंग चेक के लिए मैं मिस्टर गुलाम यजदानी, टीम ऑनर ऑफ जौहर जवान से रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा सर ये चेक देंगे। वेरी वेल प्लेड नासिर पठान एंड जौहर जवान्स बाय यजदानी। ओपन किया हुआ है इस वक्त इवेंट को। अब तक क्लिफ्टन पॉपुलर डिफेंडिंग चैंपियन भी सेमीफाइनल में नहीं पहुंचे और अब बारी है फैन ऑफ द मैच की। जनाब अली, इसके लिए मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा मिस्टर सलमान अली रोशन साहब आप आगे आएंगे और ये फैन ऑफ द मैच देंगे जो आज आरिज आदिल। कम ऑन आरिज, आइए अपना बैट लेने के लिए। आरिज आदिल जनाब, KTPL का बैट और ये फ्यूचर हमारा स्टार है जिनको तैयार कर रहे हैं बैट देके यहाँ KTPL की मैनेजमेंट। और इसके साथ अब तक की प्रेजेंटेशन पार्टी में इस मैच की थैंक यू वेरी मच तौसीफ भाई, गुलाम यजदानी भाई, आपका बहुत शुक्रिया एंड थैंक यू वेरी मच सलमान अली रोशन साहब। विश यू अ वेरी गुड लक फॉर द रिमेनिंग मैचेस। आपकी टीम बहुत तगड़ी है, वो कम बैक करने की पूरी सलाहियत रखती है। लेकिन इसके बाद एक और बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त दबंग किस्म का मुकाबला तैयार है जहाँ DHA दबंग गबरूज गुलशन गबरूज का सामना करेगी। एक ब्रेक के बाद टॉस।
And here's the first big shot. Caught that one away and it's running down to the boundary for 4. And this one is driven away down to the deep extra covers boundary for 4. And Hassan has hit that one in the air. Has he hit that one long enough to carry it all the way? Yes, he has. And straight away he has hit it in the air. And it's gone for a magnificent 6.
And there he goes.